What's all this then, huh? What's all this then? Sir Musty on a Saturday? On a Saturday? Bloody hell, mate. Can't believe this. First it was on Thursday, now it's on a Saturday. Oh, the world's gone fucking mad, mate. Oh, we're so ready. We're so ready, gamers. I feel like I could take on the world. I feel like I have a night shift later, and I'm dreading doing that. But hey, let's have our fun while it lasts, eh? How we doing, chat? A pleasure as always. Oh, Yui! Homelander took me wife, but we're streaming on a Saturday. Gaming harder, hardly gaming, gamers. We've got some chicanery. Just finished Arcane. I'm gonna watch that later tonight. What's on the menu today? We got some stuff. We got some things and some stuff. So firstly, if you guys want to post your gaming YouTube recaps again, I'll look through some more of those. If I didn't get to yours last time, don't be greedy. You already had your chance. If I didn't get to yours, then you can post it in the Gamer Zone. We'll have a look at that for a bit. And then I got a video you want to watch. I got a really cool video. You're going to a park? You're going to an amusement park, Bacon? What the hell? They just let anyone in that place, isn't it? Is Demeach December happening? Well, I mean, I has to, right? I think it has to. Demeach himself announced, "Are you ready for Demeach December?" So like, we have to do it now. In the same way that D-Scrib did not have to donate 5, but they did nonetheless. Thank you so much. You could have made a better time. I just found I'm gonna be stuck at the airport for 8 hours. 8 hours! Oh, did they like overbook your flight? I hate the fact that they can do that. I hope it wasn't that. It's so stupid that airlines can do that. They're like, oh, even though there's like 200 seats, we sold 210 tickets. We're expecting 10 of you to not show up. It's like, well, that's your fault. What does that have to do with me? Why am I being inconvenienced? So either way, good luck to you. Good luck to you, lads. All the best. I was pleasantly surprised. There was a good sport about it. Oh, well, I mean, you know, I'm glad he was. If anything, it shows a bit of growth from 2 years ago, you know. But gamers, if you haven't seen the big news, Demeach himself confirmed. Who's ready for Demeach December? Can you believe that? Even he's doing Demeach December. It's double Demeach December. Can you believe that? We played NSMBU for after a hot minute. I honestly like it. A good chunk of levels are fun to play through. Yeah, I think playing NSMBU now is probably going to have a better rap. Because at the time, the reason we all hated it was not because it was bad, but because it was just more NSMB, and we didn't want more NSMB. We wanted something new, something fresh. And we did eventually get that in 3D World, but we didn't need you, you know? So I hope you guys are all ready. We've got plenty of things going on. Either way, let's get the show on the road, shall we? Yeah, I'm catering to the Zoomers with my OST choice. All right, what have we got? We got the lights on, of course. Can I get an ooh ooh ooh?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I can get an ooh ooh. Oh, fantastic, gamers. Hello. Oh no, the thing's on my camera. Oh, hello. There we are. It's not so dark anymore, is it? The stream is sponsored by You're Now Watching the Meat. And listen, if you need me to record a version, I can do that for you, Dimitri. Okay? I can do that for you, brother. It's gonna cost you though. It's gonna cost you. It's gonna. How much do I charge? I don't know. I don't know how much I charge. I'm a bougie ass bitch, Dimitri. Okay? I have to be wined and dined. All right? I have to be wined and dined. One single button. I was gonna say one steak bake. I was thinking, listen, at the moment, Dimitri, I've got a banana, by the way. I'm eating healthy. At the moment, Dimitri, I'm currently playing through Metroid Prime 2 on my GameCube, or using the Wii as a GameCube, and I'm finding the controls seem to suck. So if you can get me the Metroid Prime trilogy, I will record it. All right, there you go. That is my condition. I need a copy of Metroid Prime trilogy. That's what. If you can steal off your neighbor, you can get it for free. But the Mario Maker fanatic though. Hello. Let me tell you, you're a fanatic for Mario Maker. Thank you so much. I'm very picky about those. It's the bananas that are like a little bit black that are like, for me, are the nicest. I don't know what it is. They have a bit of sweetness to them, you know. For me, it's the bananas that are like a little too green. Those are the ones that fuck with me. Like, I can deal with a banana being like a little bit black, you know. I can deal with a banana like this. It still tastes nice to me. The ones that like are a little green, like even have a tinge of green about them, I'm like, nah, that's weird. All right, I don't need any Luigi in my Wario. Do you know what I'm saying? To put it in Mario terms, because I know you guys are all Mario guys, you know. First time showing up with Laser Chicken. Welcome into the first ever stream. Fair warning, there's like what percentage, guys? What percentage chance has Laser Chicken got of getting banned today? There's a high chance, not you specifically, but it's just that's how things work here, you know. Can you explain it in Fortnite terms? I like a banana that has, you know, gone to Tilted a couple of times, you know, as opposed to one that just only hangs around Pleasant Park. I don't know if that made sense, but if it did, then you're welcome. Can you explain this in Resident Evil terms? I like a banana that's a bit more like... That's a bit closer to Resident Evil 6 than Resident Evil 2. Does that make sense? It probably didn't. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just making stuff up and hoping that you can make the links. Explain it in Pokemon terms. Mister, I can't say that. Was that slur? Oh my god, I'm sorry. Am I getting cancelled? I'm sorry. Mister, I'm 70. Can you explain it in Pong terms? I like it. I like being the right Pong instead of the left Pong. Does that make sense? You know, I'm a bit more Mettaton, a bit less Sans. Does that make sense? I'm a bit more Pinot, a bit less the noise. You know what I mean? I'm a bit more Metal Blade on Metal Man than I am going behind Airman to kill him. Does that make sense? I like it a bit more Rizzler than Skip. Okay, that's it. We're moving on from this segment. We're moving on. Chat. We're moving on. I'm putting a ban. I'm putting a ban on it. No more. Okay, I'm not explaining any more terms. Ohio Rizzler. Okay. Anyway, what are we gonna do? Have you guys got your YouTube recaps? We looked through that last time. I'm gonna look through more of yours today, and then we'll watch a video. I'll let you guys pick the video. I've got 2 good videos today. We'll cover the other one next week. But I've got 2 good videos. I'm spoiled for choice. We're in a musty renaissance when it comes to thievery. We're in a musty renaissance. That's what we are. It's brilliant. But here we got, who have we got here? We've got Crinkle. What's this? Who's this in the chat? Crinkle, Mr. Crinkle, the crinkly fellow. Crinkle Crisps. Gibby's Horror Homes, Horror Channel? Horror Channel? Imported. First, Alfred as well. Then I'm only in 4th. 4th, Jeremy. 4th. Vernius. I think we looked at this person's channel last time. Were they based or cringe? Did I give them the based award or the cringe award? What did I arbitrarily give them? Oh, they were a Kirby guy, weren't they? So I was like, fuck, no, I'm losing to a Kirby guy? Oh, it was a Kirby and Mario Kart guy? Brother, I can't be losing to a Kirby Mario Party guy. I can't be losing to that. That's unreal. That's unreal behavior. Look at this. Can't be losing to that, okay? I can't be losing to that. Who's imported cheese? If their channel doesn't come up, it's an okay. At least they're well enough for their channel to come up. What is that? Okay. Do I give them a +1 or a -1 for the profile pic? It's Quillfish as that Doge meme. I don't know if I give that a +1 or a -1. I'm tempted to say -1. Cheems Quillfish. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of +1s though. So do you know what? I'll let you have a +1 for that. A PowerPoint about Scald? Okay. Who is the best... Oh, hang on. Stop everything. Who is the best starter? Chad Blaziken, Chad Swampert, Cheems Trico? What is that? Do you want to explain this to me? Imported cheese? That's got to be like a -3, right? That has to be a -3. That's unreal behavior. I'm in tears right now. Everyone knows the Gen 3 starters are all perfect. What are we talking about here? The Tropius tragedy? What? Hang on, what's happening? Why have you got a water? Are you guys seeing this? Why has he got a watermelon in his head on the preview? Why is he wearing swirly glasses? I mean, this guy loves to play dress up. I'll give him a +2. At least it varies up the content. A video complaining about YouTube, that's got to be a minus. I think we said this last time. And he like, oh, YouTube is being mean to me. YouTube is so mean, guys. Go on Blue Sky, all right? Go to Nebula. How about that? Go to fucking... What's the other one? Go to Rumble, all right? Get out of here. Stop complaining. YouTube is great. I love YouTube. Until they piss me off, then I hate YouTube. But YouTube's great, all right? I mean, overall, it's a Pokemon channel, so obviously it's a W, right? So that's what... Gibby's Horror Homestead. If I see one bit of FNAF... It all corrects to FNAF! You know what? I'm gonna be honest, guys. I've had enough. I've had enough of you Zoomers and your FNAF. I've had enough. I'm gonna say it, guys. I'm tired of pretending I like FNAF. All right, it's unbelievable. You guys are unbelievable. So what? That's a score of 3 out of 5. You get a 3 out of 5. Okay, that's what you get. Can't believe that. Can't believe that. Mikey64 Nintendo fan. I think you get a +1 for your Discord name. It's giving 2007. Big fan. Sir Musty stays winning, baby. Sir Musty stays winning. Now the real question is, who did I beat? I beat Odyssey Central. Feels a bit harsh, you know. I think Odyssey Central does it a little better. I'm gonna be honest. See me craft gaming. I'm gonna guess it's Minecraft. At least your channel comes up, so what's this? Oh my god, gaming secret weapon? Regret? Interesting title. The most important Mario characters according to the box art. Actually not clickbait. Most important character. Okay, again. Challenge videos as well. I do like me a good challenge video. A bit of an oversaturated genre, but the right ones can be decently fun. You know, I like it. I'm picking up what this guy's putting down. Does that make sense? I'm picking up what he's putting down. I rate it. I give him a W. Odyssey Central, obviously a W. Jordan 64 Games. Is brother out here counting the alphabet? Get the fuck out of my channel, bro. Jordan 64 Games. Oh, not gaming, games. Is it all one word as well? Hang on, did I get it wrong? Am I an idiot? Oh, did the underscores have... Are the underscores important? Underscores in your username in the big 2024. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What do we think about this banner? This banner is giving... It's very... Facebook dad type banner, you know? Facebook dad who did a bit of gaming for fun type banner, you know? Just to go. Oh, but he's doing the arcade. You know, I have to give you a minus 0.5 for this. It just comes off as a little. I don't know about you guys, but to me, it just comes off as a little. Just a little bit, you know, just a little bit. It's like it's a little bit corny, you know, a little bit corny. I have to give you 0.5 minus 0.5 for that. Subscriber goal, not necessarily subscriber goals, by the way, just to clarify, not subscriber goals. If you said help me get to X, but it's like this timeline of when you reached each milestone, I'm just like little corny, you know, a little corny, just a little bit. That's why I'm only giving you a minus 0.5. But I will give you a +1 for just the guy who loves all things gaming. The Disney Channel ass about section. Guys, I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy in the world. Streams will be back soon. Really? I'm holding my breath. Smash, a lot of Smash stuff. A lot of Mario. It's just, I guess, variety stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I see what you're doing with the thumbnail. You know, a bit of the classic pose. I get it. But since your arms are cut off, it looks a bit. You know, it looks a bit weird. You can maybe align that to one side, you know, minus 0.25 for that. No, you put on like the middle left here, and you put on the middle there, and then it's on the middle right there. Where's the picture going? You're all over the place, Jordan 64 Games. Where's the picture of you going? It needs to have a corner. Do you know what I mean? I have a consistent pattern. The Sir Musty face is on the left if it's the main channel. It's on the right if it's on Sir Musty. I'm very consistent like that, all right? Everyone knows the rules. You need to be doing a tight face. That's what we need. That's what we need from you. That's your homework. Other than that, you're fine. You're relatively harmless. Relatively harmless. And we've got Bumbles McFumbles. Oh, that's just for the name alone. I'm willing to give you a W. I like the name. I like the name. I like the name a lot. It's a funny name. Even if I never watch your channel, I'm probably gonna remember the name Bumbles McFumbles. Jesus, what is that thumbnail? God, that is scary. Someone ripping through someone's face? Jesus Christ, like horror stuff. Oh man, it's a genre I don't like. Or sorry, it's a genre I don't play, therefore I might have to get. Oh, it's a genre I don't play, therefore it's bad. Oh no, it's the classic games you can't buy anymore. I'm not sure how I feel about the thumbnail style in general. The whole like box. I mean, I guess it's an episodic series, so I guess it all stays consistent. What is this? Like a podcast? Either way, your name does a lot of the carrying for you. Your name does a lot of the carrying. I'm not gonna lie, Bumbles McFumbles. You fumbled the bag. I would say, do you know what? You get a chill guy out of 10. That's your score. That's your score, Mikey64 Nintendo fan. I love gambling, Charlie. Do you? Oh, bacon? Is it Balatro? Didn't I see? I feel like I've seen this before. At least I've seen Ruffled Light before. Who's Shay, though? Shay with 2 Y's. Who's Shay? Delta Root? Hang on. I like this. Flowey and the psychology of time loops. See, that's a banger video title, and I might click that. But only 11 minutes? I don't know, brother. You're probably gonna, like, dip my toes into this topic without really getting into the weeds of it, you know? It's just like 25 to half an hour. I'd be like, I know I'm watching at night. I know I've got a night shift and I've got 15 hours to kill, chat. I know I'd be watching. But I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna tease me with, like, give me some, like, ooh, yeah. Isn't this topic really interesting? It's like, yeah, can you dive into the weed? Nah. It's like, oh, damn it. Give me some meat on the bone, god damn it. A lot of Undertale. So 4.5. It doesn't even have to be 4.5 hours, just to clarify. But I just know in 10 minutes, you're not going to go into as much detail as I would personally like. 20 minutes, half an hour, 40 minutes. I was like, okay, you're going to get into like the weeds of it all. Two hours plus, and I'm like, okay. I might like if your video becomes so long that it's like I'm gonna have to watch this video in shifts. I don't know if I have the commitment for that. I have commitment issues. Okay, but a nice 20 to 40 minute range. That's the Sir Musty range. I can watch that in one sitting. And know that you're gonna go into a night. That's the musty range, you know, 20 to 40 minutes. So 10, I don't know. I'll give you a point for Undertale. So you overall get a W, I would say. Let's click off some of these. Who the hell is Danny DeVito? Obviously, we've got Balatro University. A nice callback to what's it, Among Us University. You guys, I mean, I feel like I need to go back to university. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I need to go to university. What's this? Modded Balatro? Balatro and Pokemon? Hang on, is that Pokemon Balatro now? I might have to. He's on a streak of wins? Shit. Well, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, where's my music tab? I want to turn it down just a tad. The music's so good, you're distracting me, Mr. Noteblock. You have to stop doing that. I think the issue I have here with Mr. Balatro University is that you claim to be a university, and yet I don't feel like I'm learning much. You know? I don't feel like I'm learning much. The same problem you had with Among Us Academy as well. Learn to play Balatro less bad. Where's my tips and tricks? Where's my, you know, this scrimbly bimbly is better than jimbly glimbly? You know, where's that? You know what I mean? Come on, Balatro. I don't feel like I'm learning much. I feel like I've come to the lecture, and then 20 minutes into the lecture, the professor didn't show up, and then sent us an email saying, yeah, I passed out watching Arcane. Do some home learning today. And I'm like, what the hell, man? I'm paying $9 grand a year for this? Come on, Balatro University. I'm very disappointed in you, okay? Very disappointed. Can Teal Hollow 1 save the day? That's the thing. I'm seeing a bit of Fortnite. Hang on, what's going on here? Cursed Horror Games Volume 17? 17? You on 17 of them things? 18? 18 of them things? Rather bloody hell. How many horror games can one play? I can't believe this. Music to listen to. So what, we're a horror channel and then like a music to fall asleep to channel and then 7 hours of cursed horror? What are we doing here? There's just too much variety going on here, Mr. Teal Hollow. Are you a music to listen to channel? Are you a horror channel? Are you a Krabby Patty eating channel? Among Us again? Brother, there's too much going on here, okay? There's too much going on here. Either way, I give this... Those music stuffs are albums made for him. So it's not even his music. I thought it was like his music. If he was promoting his music, I'd be like, fair. So it's music made for him? I can't believe this. Gotta make a music. Teal Hollow, you gotta make like Teal Hollow Gaming. And then Teal Hollow Music. And then Teal Hollow Among Us University. That's what you gotta do, okay? That's what you gotta do. Because you're all over the place right now, brother. You're all over the place, I tell you. You get a pass. I'll give you a pass, Bacon. But just barely, okay? Just barely. You just barely got a pass. Who's number one? Who's this? That one Adachi noob. Oh, it's gold. Is that Golden? Like the Golden fella himself? What? Wow, you really are an idiot, huh? What the? All right, -1 point for calling me an idiot. -1 point. -2 for TF2, right? So you're already on a -2 score. -3 for Sir Musty at the top. Go watch someone else. You're back to neutral. I said +2 for Sir Musty. You're back to neutral. Chuckle Nuts. I'm already thinking that's a TF2 channel. Another -2. Lazy Matman. Who is a lazy Matman, or why is he so lazy? Who is this guy? Are you sure you want me to die? Yes or sub? I don't know which one I'm going to click. It's a tough choice. Binding of Isaac, 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 Binding of Isaac. This mod changes everything, does it now? Shit. The perfect modded Isaac I am. Oh, we got like grind set titles. That's what we call these sorts of titles, right? I finally did it. ... The perfect modded item. Happiest day of my entire. These are like deliberately designed to get people to click, right? You know what I mean? You keep it vague. You gotta keep it vague. If you keep it too specific, people don't click. Everyone knows the rules of the YouTube game. You gotta grind. You gotta keep it vague. Being vague is how you win. Grind set looking titles, all Isaac, all of the time. I know it's a game I don't play, therefore -1 point. Who's it? The Great Blue? Who is it? Who is Great Blue? What's going on here? Another! More TF2, Charlie! More TF2! I can't believe this. I'm actually just... And then Shortcat? I've heard you guys reference this person. I don't know who they... Oh, they're a Mario... Oh, that makes sense. They're a Mario Kart. You guys reference them in my chat. Competitive skill issue 8 delight. Oh, they play competitive Mario Kart? Competitive Mario. How I became a top 10 player in Mario Kart Deluxe? Or did you... Which rank mode did you play, brother? I didn't know Nintendo made a ranked mode. I tried the best bagging combo. 300k. Damn, he's popular, isn't he? I just noticed the view counts. Shit. People love their competitive Mario Kart, don't they? I found Short Squid. Who the hell is Short Squid? I'm guessing I'm supposed to know who that is, but I don't know who that is. This is messed up. Classic title game right there. I became a pro at Mario Kart. The simple trick that made me 5 times better, and it's Japanese. I don't know. Do we give that a +3 or a -3 for racism, chat? All right. Is it like, okay, that's racism, but you know I respect the grind, or is it's racism and that's bad? What are we doing, gamers? What are we doing? Are we going soy or are we going Trumpian? What are we doing? Because in all fairness, he's not wrong, right? Any single time, when I'm playing like TCG Pocket and I get into a battle and I see someone's name in Japanese, I'm just like, I'm losing, aren't I? So it's like, the bribery. Pioneer's trying to bribe me with 5 on the table. I'm getting an L, huh? We'll have to see. To be honest, I don't know, man. So firstly, you hit me with Chuckle Nuts, right? Think fast, Chuckle Nuts. Even I know that meme, right? Old meme. And then you got a lazy Matman playing a game I don't even play, therefore bad. You've got Great Blue, who I don't even remember. There was probably something bad as well. I don't remember who it was. And you've got competitive Mario Kart. Oh my god! And then on top of that, even worse, gamers. What is even worse in this screenshot? Tell me. Can you point to me what's even worse in this screenshot? I'll give you guys a second. I'll give you guys 1 second to figure this out. Someone's gonna say it in a minute. Thank you. Cool Kit was the first to say it. Thank you, Cool Kit. And on top of everything, Guilty Gear Strive in the big 2024. Brother, I'm not even gonna give you an L for this one. Do you know what you need to do, Pyronib? You need to go back and think about what you've done, young man. That's what you need to do. 57% of your time on YouTube was gaming. And the top 3 is Guilty Gear Strive. And you called me an idiot. And you called me an idiot as well. And Anime Pro... It's Persona, so I'll let you have it off of that, actually. SMA... Let's go. But you know, actually, you gave me $5, so do you know what? You actually get a W secretly. We've got Odyssey Central. I think Party Crashers... What the hell is this? Holy pandering, Batman. Should I give SMA like a -7 for pandering? You've got Odyssey Central, you got Shaffitas, you got Sir Musty, you got Mario Party, and then Scott the What? Oh, this is the ultimate pandering. This is unbelievable. Okay, how much time have you spent watching gaming? Does it show in the screenshot? Oh, you cropped that bit out. I don't even see how long you spent watching gaming. Holy Nintendo Batman. Holy soy Batman. Blood has never played God of War. Blood has never even touched Fortnite. Okay, Fortnite. Is SMA one of those people who's like, Fortnite cringe? Are you one of those? Are you one of those? I bet you're one of those, aren't you? It's all Mario all the time, but it's literally all Mario. Mario's in the box. The red plumber lives red. Not even Minecraft. It's not even Minecraft neither. Blood got a Steam Deck for his birthday and traded it in for a Nintendo Switch OLED. Unbelievable, lad. I was thinking maybe, again, like, it's like Potato said, maybe Minecraft, maybe Fortnite, but all Mario all the time? Nuts, bro. I give you a Mario out of 10. I just really like Mario. Do you know what? Fair. I give it to you. I like a bit of Bing Bing Wahoo, but I like a bit of popular shooty McFaceface game as well at the same time. Dodo. CEO of GBA Snowland, firstly. I'll give you a +1 point for that right off the rip. Hang on. Holy, not Mario Batman. Oops, no Mario. Jesus Christ. 59% of your time was gaming. What the fuck is incredible? This is the evil SMA. Bloody hell. Minecraft Geometry Dash, Roblox Trackmania. Fuck it, Trackmania, you know? There's only one thing I know about Trackmania. Can I find the clip? Please tell me I can find the clip. Hopefully I can find the clip. Oh, yes. This is the only thing I know about Trackmania.
Am I a socialist or leftist?
Here it is, guys. Here's the clip. This is probably the... I laughed for like 7 hours when I saw this clip, by the way.
Am I a socialist or leftist? This is a Trackmania stream. I'm a racist. A racer, not a racist. It's not my first language. A racer. Sorry.
Racist?
It's a bit of a... Yeah.
Oh,
Misspoke.
man.
My bad. That's bad.
You have to laugh it off. You have to laugh it off because as a streamer, I can tell his face is red in this. I'm telling you right now, chat. His face is in his own head. He's like, oh, he can hear the McDonald's beeping in his head right now because he's like, I'm getting banned and I'm putting the fries in the bag, bro. I just love the panic in his head. It's so beautiful. Oh man. Anyway, guys, so that's all. So technically, are you a racist for liking Trackmania? I don't know about that, brother. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know about that. But you know, just for that, I'll give you a W. Trackmania. I'll give you that. But also, he's here. This is the guy, isn't it? This was the, hang on. Close at the top. Wasn't this the guy? Virtual. Wasn't that the guy? Oh, it's him. Yeah, virtual clip. So what was this guy? You got the guy. Oh, you know what? I'll give you +2 points for him. You know what? For my fellow racing. See, I love racing in Mario. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Who's Scrapey Vods? If this is more Trackmania, Charlie.
Here we go.
More Trackmania. I can't believe this. Cup of the day, full vanilla, skill check of the day, random maps of cup of the day, smallest car ever, cup of the day, random map survival, khaki of the day. That sounds, what is that? Don't bonk your mama. What the hell? Don't talk about my mama that way. Unbelievable. You know, I'll give Scrapey a W as well. Who the hell is niece to hit? If it's more Trackmania, this is gonna be unreal. Don't tell me it's more Trackmania. Don't tell me.
I couldn't.
The Grim Reaper is a poaching. Cheeky update. Will delete. Gone wrong. Chat. I've just paused the background music. You know what time it is. Bravo 6. Going dark.
Okay, lads, listen up. So, like, I am deathly sick, and I have no fucking idea why, because I just was, like, a month ago. So, literally all I've done is just binge all of the
Shift thrillers mentioned. -10, minus a million points. Minus a million points for that.
And like, I'm on the second one, and I'm having a great time, but I'm also dying.
Where's me?
So it's like,
where's me? You're watching Mario Kart. You're even watching me. Minus a million points.
There's that.
What sucks boner picks is the fact of like, I have a bunch of shit at the ready. Like, there's a whole gang of mods that I have to do, like Yuba Niku 2.
Where's the okay? Even on TikTok, I need you guys to help me. Zoomers, I need you to help me. This camera angle. Why do you guys do this? I know this is on TikTok especially a lot. This camera angle. Why do you do it? Is it like quirky, funny, la ha ha? I've never found it charming. Am I like, this is me getting old. I'm just seeing, you got tunnels for nostrils. I'm not specifically calling this guy out for that. It's just everyone who's ever done this camera angle. It's just a zoomer thing? Okay, fair. I am getting old.
I think is next, and then there's like 3 baggerhead bangers that I had to cover.
So expect those soon, but for the time being, I'm gonna try not
See, this one kind of sucks too, but it's not as bad. I'm like, up the nose angle, I'm just like, I can see, you got tunnels. We're approaching, like, is the London Underground train gonna come from there? Like, brother.
Die.
Stop it.
So, hallelujah.
Again, you watching Mario Kart, but not me. I think that has to be like an instant. I think that has to be an instant. You're winning so hard with Trackmania, and you just flub the bag. Whose was this? Whose was it? Dude, you were winning so hard, and you just flubbed the bag with the zoomer angle. Blood looks like the stop posting about Among Us guy. I'm tired of seeing it. I can't believe that. Cumio needs to cheer me up. Thank you. Scrapey again? Twice? Fucking A, lads. 2 of them dogs? You know what? You were nearly gonna be like the person of the day. Like I think I gave it to Bowser, dude, as the list of the day. I was gonna give it to you for the Trackmania guy, but you know what? Do you know what? Your goat Nista ruined you. He sold you up the river, lads. He sold you up the river. Trackmania, bro. My top 5. No, you have to go to your thing. I want to see your thing, okay? Get out of here. Go post the thing. Go find it. Taylor Browner, reposting mine. Concord. It's on that, God. Concord gamers. We have a Concord alert. Concord alert. Concord alert. No. They were 1 of 7 Concord. No. Taylor, no. Concord, no. He pointed Taylor. Oh man, the Concord, brother, that's crazy. In my defense, hang on. In my defense, I was watching the shit show unfold while it was happening. Okay, but I understand that. But the fact that it managed to crack your top 4. I mean, to be fair, you only did like 20% of your time on YouTube was gaming. Relatively no number. But the fact that you watched enough videos for that to crack your top 5, that's crazy, brother. That's crazy, honestly. That's insane. And you got Coney 2012, Cadicarus in the big 2025. Hang on. How's he doing, by the way? I haven't watched the Cadicarus video in so long. Is he still like the PlayStation guy? Or is he like done? He is still. I'm still seeing Crash Bandicoot. He is still the fucking PlayStation guy. Oh shit, he's balling. Bro, my man, my little guy, my little scrimbly grimbly. He was all grown up. I bet he's got like a family and kids now. What the hell, man? What does he look like now? Does he show his face still? Oh, he does. Can I like? I haven't seen this fucker in a hot minute. What's he looking like these days? Ah, he still looks alright. He doesn't look like he's aged too much. I mean, he definitely looks older from what I remember, but he doesn't look too bad, does he? He's been keeping fine. You know, good on you, lads. He actually does have kids. Holy shit! You know what? Fair enough. I haven't watched you like I haven't thought about you in like 10 years. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry. Is this supposed to be like? Is this Egoraptor at home? He has a daughter and a wife. Brother, man. You know, good on him, man. 1.5. I'm guessing he he does, you know, one upload every now and again. What, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year? Yeah, not really too frequent on the uploads, but I'm guessing they all hit whenever they do. And I'm gonna take a wild guess and say he has a second channel for more frequent stuff, right? Definitely. My sleep. Hold up.
Wait.
My sleeping videos? What's all this then? What's all this then? The scary world of like what's this? What is this channel? Do you want to sleep with categories? Well, you can't, but here's some themed compilations specifically designed to be slept to. All audio is leveled and all chaos is removed. And if you and all you need to worry is hearing and playing. Is this enough of a genre? Because I know, like, I made fun of Zozim for like falling asleep to YouTube videos, but like, evidently this is a genre. Bandy does it? No shit! This is the genre? This feels like a joke that you guys would have pulled on me. Like, who was it that super chatted last stream? Oh, Musty, I really love falling asleep to your videos, except when you do like the whole, you know, the whole gamer alert thing. And I'm just like, oh, I'll turn it down. I thought it was just a, oh, it's just, oh, ha, 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 ha. There's like maybe a couple of people in this stream that maybe fall asleep. There's like a whole genre of people, dude. Mark does it too. Midnight Mark. You're joking me. Hang on. Shit, dude. I mean, sleep is important. Whatever lets you sleep, lads. Whatever lets you sleep. I'm not knocking it, but I would never have guessed this was a genre. I would never have guessed. Good fucking lords. That's like, I want to say, what's the word I want to use? That's such a like grindy ass mentality as well. And when I say grind set, I don't mean it in a bad way. It's a neutral term when I use it. But I mean, it's in like, you're literally repurposing your old content, just lowering the levels a bit, uploading it in big chunks, and just collecting ad revenue. That's like, brother, talk about diversifying your portfolio. That's unreal behavior. He's making at least like an extra grand a month just off repurposing old shit. What, pay some like fucking editor in some 15-year-old turkey who edits your videos? Definitely know what I do, to just put some compilations together for you, and that's it? Brother, I think it's a little scummy to repost the same shit. I think scummy's the wrong word, because like, it's your own content. That's the thing. It's not like you're reposting other people's content. You're reposting your own content. If people want to watch it, people want to watch it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's the same reason I made a second channel for my VODs, right? You're far too loud for this. Am I? It's like when like people kept asking me for like oh, when I missed the segments, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll fucking make a second channel, and those get decent. What's it like? Those get decent views. Do you know what I mean? Like, where's when I go to my channel, here it is. Where is it? Yeah, like these get decent views. I'm like, what the hell? You know? What I'm doing is just taking my own shit and putting it on another channel, and people love it. So I'm just like, fuck, man. All right, fair. People just want to see the same thing in a different package, I guess. Well, maybe if they missed it, it's fair enough, but I don't know. Musty's my sleep cast most nights. Really? No fucking way. Again, you know, good on you, Categories. I'm still proud of you, brother, but man, that grind is unreal. That grind set is I did not know this was a thing, bruv. How long have people been doing this for? Has this been like a thing for like the last, what, like 2-3 years or so? Is that what it is? Sir Mumblestee? Oh man, I might just, I don't know. Like a year, like within the last year or so. I could probably just check the channels actually. Hang on. My sleeping videos. Get out of here. 2023. Yes, it's like relatively recent. Jesus Christ. Okay. Caddy Plays. He's got a Let's Play channel. Oh no, he doesn't know. You got rid of the Let's Play channel. No. What? How, Caddy? How else am I gonna watch? They said what? Resident Evil 7 Let's Play Part 42. What the hell, man? How else am I gonna watch that? Either way, either way, a good selection. The Concord pick is crazy. But either way, the live channel is the Let's Play channel. Oh, is it? 2 in 1 again. Consolidating 2 types of content, Let's Play and live stream, into one easy to digest package, brother. His daughter's going through fucking university. Brother is like on that grind, man. He's on that grind, brother. And then best of compilations as well, instead of like designated parts, brother. This guy has got YouTube down to a science. It's actually unreal. Do you know what, Kiddickers? I'm proud of you, lads. You were just my little scrimbly bimbly who made videos on Crash Bandicoot. It's literally only place, yeah. You were just my little scrimbly bimbly who played Crash Bandicoot every now and again, who just talks about the PS1, who was like a JonTron but English. That's what you were when I first met you, Kiddickers. And you're your own man now. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. I'm proud of you. Who's next, though? We've got F7 Jin. Oh, this is just all pandering. Do we give F7 a pandering out of 10? This is just pandering. This is just pandering. Astrobot extra pandering as well. Oh, this is unreal. This is unreal. All of the usual suspects, all of the scrimbly suspects. Mario Kart 7 specifically in there as well. F7 pandering. John Trumper British, and without the racism, I hope. Oh, you know, who knows? They call us Turf Island for a reason, Georgian, you know, all right? Alright, let's go to, no, you got, I want to see your recap. You guys are lying. You guys are just going to post your 5 best chat. No. No. I want to see your thing. Is this, who's this? Georgie. Not a Geordie. Hey, classic, yeah. Geordie, you seem like the kind of person that would watch H-Bomber Guy. Yes, I want to see my favorite leftist soy dunk on the chuds. Hell yeah. And then we've got Good Vibes Gaming. Who the hell is that? Also, why is H-Bomber Guy in the gaming category? He's not a gamer. He's not a gamer. Good Vibes Gaming. Let's have a look. Okay, I'm not gonna miss your super chat this time, F7. Okay, he got mad at me. He doxed me in DMs because I missed his super chats, guys. So thank you, F7 Jin. Jesus, leave my mum alone. Thank you. I don't even like Mario Kart 7 that much. I think you kind of do. I think you kind of do. Let's be. You're not pretending. You kind of do. Good Vibes Gaming has people who used to be in Game Explain. What happened to Game Explain? Is Game Explain dead? Still going, right? Or is it like, it's just the channel that's been going on for so long, it's been long enough to have enough drama where people like defected? Is that what it is? Is that how it be? Game Explain is just one guy now? How much did it used to be? Am I missing out on some lore chat? Someone give me the lore catch up real quick while I finish the rest of this banana. What's it? I think it was just money issues or something. Oh, something normal. Okay. Also, maybe like some goofy drama, like Assassin Man 64, who used to be like the editor, ended up like getting with like Skrunkly Joe's girlfriend, and then that caused like inter workplace drama or something. I was hoping for something like that, but I guess not. What we got here? Your takes on brothership, gaming news, just variety games. A bit of like a skill up light, discount skill up. Skill up is my variety gaming news go. Okay, that's my go. You can never top skill up, all right? You know what, fair enough. I'll give you a point for discount skill up. Mark, haha. Who the hell is Mark, haha? What's he laughing so much? I played Nintendo games for 60 days to get my life together. Interesting concept for a video. Give you a point for that. Who the fuck is Skill Up? Skill Up is my scrimbly bimbly. What are you talking about? When I want my variety gaming news, I go to my goats. Okay, these are my goats. All right, we've got games, we've got topics, we've got games, unlimited bacon, and games. Okay, I like me a bit of Skill Up. All right, they're my goats. Wii Party is the best. I never played Wii Party. Is that wrong? Is that wrong? I hope you're wrong. I don't watch a lot of gaming stuff when I do this Mario Party video essays. Specifically Mario. Honestly, if there's one thing I've learned. What's like the biggest lesson you learned in 2024, Mister? Like Mario Party has like a surprising amount of people that just love specifically that game. Like, man, okay. Like, there's a lot of this shit. What the hell, man? What the hell is happening here? The party game scrimblers are like crazy in my community. It's unreal. Then we've got Arlo. What's Arlo been up to these days, actually? What's Arlo been up to? Arlo, what's your game plan, bro? Oh, I did put this in my watch later. I wanted to watch that. What does he think of Sonic X Shadow Generations? He probably thinks good, just like I did. Am I in a horror game? Oh, grind set looking title. Astrobot is it? He likes Astrobot. Are you kidding me? Classic. You can't go wrong with Arlo. Arlo's just like safe dinner table content. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It works for everyone. It's got a little something for everyone. You know? Can't go wrong with that. What about Kappa? Let's close out this one. Underdogs Gaming side quest. What the hell is Underdogs Gaming? Again, what's something you've learned in 2024, Musty? There's a lot of gaming channels that still have gaming in their name. I thought that was kind of like, it was the same with what when watching your fucking things showed me that there's still some people out there who do like the traditional let's play, like part 1 10 to 30 minute video, then a part 2, and then they'll implement a part 1 of another game that they just started, then a part 17 of a series that they forgot about for a bit. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, in the big 2024, like if the let's play channel doesn't at least do an only play style where I can get some best ofs and complete series on top, so I can just watch everything in one go, I'm probably not gonna watch it, I'm gonna be honest. But hey, good on you, brother. Now what's this? Can Cogger hit a single ball? Has he got a bit of a hard R there? No, I don't know about that. On Arlo's second channel, he's more super surprised that Sonic was homeless. That was basic knowledge to me. He also said that Sonic lore was consistent. That was the funniest thing. Really? That's... Arlo, you know, you never really start off with your... You use the second channel for your more unrefined takes. That's how it goes, you know? Among Us Smash Bros. Hey Jackson, who's Jackson? Titanic 2.0, that's too soon, you can't make fun of that. The Underdogs are back. Where the hell did you guys go? Hopcat, who's Hopcat? Underdogs got talent. They made Mario Kart courses into a real place. Crazy. Do you know what? Too much slop. Not enough meat on the bone. Crewmate joins the battle. Side quest? Or side quest? One guy left for a year. What happened to him? Was there any drama? Side quest. More Mario. Musty, I love Mario Party. Musty, I love it. Musty, please. Musty, please rank every Mario Party game. Musty, please. Musty, please. Mario Party. Mario. That's how you guys sound. That's how you all sound. Good lord, what is happening in here? Just all Mario Party all the time. Cringe. Mario Master 5. Okay, if all of it isn't Mario, you're banned. You're banned from my Discord. All of it better be Mario. Mario. Oh. Gamers. 50% of your YouTube channel was gaming. Who the hell is Brinkle? Who the hell is Brinkle? Who the hell is Brinkle? I just love that name.
All right, guys.
Let me see. You feel like you can break the world in two with your bare hands. I don't get the quote, therefore it's bad. Mario and Luigi, Mario Party. He's played the Mario Party, the only one that I've played, so that's kind of cool. The worst Paper Mario game. Sticker Star Slander, is that based or cringe, guys? I need you guys to tell me. Mods, more mods. I would say game I don't really play, therefore, but you know what? I'll give Mario Party a... Oh, sorry, not Mario Party. Fuck Mario Party. I'll give Paper Mario a pass, because I have played Super Paper Mario, and that game was pretty cool. So, you know what? I'll give you a pass. Although, it is a bit weird that you're called Mario Master. I'm not saying... To be honest, Mario Superstar Baseball at number 1, when you've got 50% of your watch time as gaming, is actually crazy. I'll give... You know, I'll actually give him a pass for that. I'll let you have them. I'll let you sneak the Minecraft in there. Because having this specific game as your top 1 is actually insane. So, do you know what? Fair plays to you, Mario Master 5056. Battenberg. What's Battenberg? Battenberg. I can exceed... Lame Chumps! He's got Lame Chumps at number 1! In the big 2024 ad!
What the Sigma?
That's unreal. In 2024! I didn't even see it. I didn't even see the League of Legends. No fucking way. That's even worse. And then what? No! Battenberg, no! That's unreal behavior! Jesus Christ. My guy, are you sure this is a recap from 2024 and not fucking 2014? What is going on here? Among Us! Batman, what are you doing? The only thing I'll give you props for is Football Manager 2024. Do you know what? Fucking real for that. Absolute real for that. But then you immediately lose the aura by having Mario Kart Wii specifically. Oh no. Oh no. Seymour, what is happening here? What are the Lame Chumps up to these days? I kind of stopped watching them like 10 years back, so what's Game Grumps up to? Is it still just Aaron screams and Dan laughs all the time? While some of the jokes are funny, some of them don't warrant the big laugh he does. Is it still that? Oh, I played this game. Click holding. Cult of the Lamb. Man, they're still doing like traditional ass Let's Plays. I mean, to be fair, at least they're 40 minutes, half an hour. Numbered Let's Plays in the big 2024, huh? Yeah, they really don't care, do they? They'll put anything in this channel, won't they? They just won't put anything on here. The juice is loose. I mean, props to them for playing some old NES game, I suppose. I give them props for that. Prison Simulator. Danganronpa. If I wanted to torture my fiance, I'd make her watch Game Grumps play Danganronpa. Have they still got the same intro as they always have?
Hey, I'm Grump. I'm not so Grump, and we're the Game Grumps.
Yeah, at least they updated it. But someone in the chat can tell me they've had that intro since like 2017. And I'll be like, oh, okay, fair. Still doing Lame Chumps thing. Have they got like? Are they doing like Game Grumps sleeps? Oh, they don't even have Game Grumps sleeps. They have merch though. What's the merch looking like? I hate like all Bienvenue power bottoms. Definitely not made for me. Candy Cab Cuties pins. Definitely not for me. Is that Aaron? Is that what he looks like these days? Shit. Okay. This is Aaron, right? God. Okay. All right, fella. Okay. He looks like if I was to look at him funny across the street, he'd mug me. He's giving aura. You're like 100 bones. I mean, you do come in bigger sizes, so I will give you props for that, Mr. Lame Chump. Although I don't know. I think my problem with a lot of YouTuber merch is not specifically directed at Game Grumps, but it's like, I'm not wearing any of this out in public. Because it's like, it's all just a bit too gauche, you know? That's my problem with like YouTuber merch in general. Can I get, if one YouTuber was to make like some designer style shirts where it's like a small low key design, maybe on like the shirt pocket at the top, I'd wear something like that, but I'm not wearing all of this, you know? It's just a bit much. It's just a bit much for me, you know? It's just a bit much for me, personally. But yeah, lame chumps in the big 2024 is crazy.
Please!
Would you wear a Striving for Originality shirt? I would. I would definitely wear a Striving for Originality shirt. That's specifically for me. That's specifically for me. He's explaining. He's explaining himself. My GG hours got inflated from side visiting, but I loved them. Among Us is Sidemen being stupid, and League is 11-year-old abusive relationship. DWD is my god. One thing I love, I think if it goes to show, Battenberg, I love the fact that you are more than willing to account for, you're more than willing to stand by Sidemen, your goats. You're more than willing to admit that you have a League addict. You're more than willing to stand by TWD. But Game Grumps, you're like, no. It was my fiance, it was my girlfriend, it was my girlfriend, no, please, I promise, it's her. She's the cringe one. Girlfriend's the cringe one. Threw Cyrena under the bus, yeah? I'm telling her you said that, all right? I'm starting drama in the Mustyverse. Well, yo, thanks so much for the 10, man. I really appreciate that. Where did it go? Didn't know you were a league, bro. Bearing in mind, chat, I've met Battenberg in real life. Like, me and him have like shared drinks together. Do you know what I mean? Me and him have shared drinks together. I looked this man in the eye and we had conversations, all right? I looked this man in the eye as we went to a barcade and played a shitty, was it FIFA 2002 on the PlayStation 1, right? And it went to a penalty shootout and he won at the last minute, all right? We were like 3 drinks in. It was amazing. I looked this man in the eye and I did not see one hint of League of Legends in him. My detectors are off. How did I not think? I should have gotten the aura off him. He was a League of Legends guy and I didn't even figure it out. That's on me, chat. That's on me. I accept full responsibility for this. I really do. I accept full responsibility for this, honestly. This is all my fault. All my fault. Let's go to Dom. Here we go. Or do you mean this? Shut the fuck up. Who's this? Dom. Dom in the bungalow, eh? Queso number 1. There. Scott's thoughts. But I remember I was addicted to his channel for a little while back. Is that the guy that does like the solo playthroughs of Pokemon Yellow? I think I remember this guy. 70 bones? He's got 71 bones now? Shit, okay. Still doing his solo runs? Oh, fair enough, good on him. I used to watch his channel for a bit. I kind of just stopped. I don't know why. It just happens sometimes. It just happens. Fair enough. Get out of here. Get League of Legends out of here. What's this? 34 fucking Emerald Pokemon. Yeah, I'm guessing that's all from Scott's thoughts. RT game. Kelly. Brother doesn't have Spotify Premium. He just listens to the fucking video game OSTs. He's a video game OSTs, huh? Rich coming from me. Absolutely. Yeah, not fair. I'll give you a pass. No, actually, no. I have beef with Kelly. I actually have massive beef with Kelly. I fucking hate him. I'm gonna be honest. Firstly, he's French, right? Secondly, he does this really fucking annoying thing. And I'll show you exactly what I mean, all right? He does this fucking really annoying thing. So, for example, right? Let's say, oh, I want to hear the legendary theme. Let's see, what's it? What are they called? Is that what they're called? Let's say I wanted to listen to this, right? Oh, this theme specifically, right? Now, I feel like the rules of video game OSTs, as you guys know, you guys might not know the rule, but you guys know the rule. It loops twice, and on the third loop, you fade out. He doesn't follow the rule. He insists on every fucking upload being 5 minutes long. So what this ends up being is, in some cases, it'll be like 2/3 through like a third loop, and it'll just fade out. And I'm just like, are you dumb, bruv? What are you doing? You know the rules. You fade twice, you loop twice, on the third one you fade out. So I know to look for something else, or I know the next song is gonna come on. But you broke the rules, Kelly. I have beef. Change. Stop being cringe. Change your style. Get out of here. So I have beef with him. I have big beef with him. And also he's French. Mago Lord. I love Kelly, but it pisses me off. Yeah. It's annoying. You know the rules. Everyone knows the rules on like the video game OST. You know the rules. You on the third loop, you fade. Everyone knows. So I've literally, I'm not even kidding. On my PC, I literally had to turn it off. I have a fucking thing on my ad blocker that just destroys his channel so it doesn't come up. Because I don't want, if I'm listening to video game OST, I don't want him coming up. I don't want him coming up. He's ruined Pokemon for me. It's annoying. He's really fucking annoying. What else have we got? Who the hell is Krista? Streams. Who are you? Who are you, fella? That fucking persona looking profile picture. No, not Crystal Coliseum. I tried to look up Crystal and it came with Crystal Coliseum. No, I don't want that. No, specifically streams. Specifically streams. Because it seems like you guys like the long form stuff, so it's always just all the long form stuff, isn't it? That's how this works, right? Let's get rid of that. There we go. Final Fantasy, you know? Final Fantasy. More Among Us. Am I like the only person who doesn't play Among Us anymore? I only watch your streams? True. that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, that's true. And yeah, that's true. No, but it's like as in like one of your top fives are like the dedicated streaming. Look, Smallland VODs as well. It's not Smallland. Smallland isn't in your top five, but Smallland VODs. You know, Crystal isn't in your top five, but Smallland. So no. Like if I made like Sir streaming, would that be in your top five instead of me? That's what I'm thinking. That'd be in your top five, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be Sir Musty. What do you guys hate Sir Musty? Persona guy? Shit. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I like me a bit of Persona. Who the hell is the Duke of Dogs? What kind of name is that? Duke of Dorks, huh? Ever look at a game and start wondering what could be added or changed to make it better? This absent-minded brainstorming is what this channel is dedicated to doing. Oh. And he's got a podcast? Just like every other man in his 20s? Amazing. Amazing. Reworking stuff? Modded content? Wait, is this Luigi in XCOM? Or is it StarCraft? What game is this? It looks like XCOM. He's played Hi-Fi Rush. That's pretty based. Donkey Kong December? You know what? You're based. You're so real for that, Duke of Dorks. Chari 5. Who the hell is that? A Sonic guy? Is this a Sonic guy?
Hey everyone!
Hang on, can I...
Hey everyone, Char-I5 here. Chances are that if you're listening to this, you're checking out my channel to find more of what I do, or to find out what it is I do at all. While I upload the occasional variety video, my focus is primarily on video games, and I love analyzing the stories those games have to tell.
Channel trailers in the big 2024. And it's 4 years old as well.
Whether it be a comedic take, poking fun at the narrative a la CinemaSins, or exploring what it was that made a game so...
Sorry, you made the mistake, Chari, of putting comedy and CinemaSins in the same sentence. Just want to correct you on that. If you want to redo this trailer and shift that part around.
Story resonate with me, I think that if you're looking to have a good time, you'll find one here. If a more personal and improvised look to my opinions on games is more your style, I do stream heavily story-driven titles over on Twitch, with the wonderful community of like-minded people that have chosen to stick with my content over...
He does that style... Oh no, does he? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, and it's Raycon as well. Oh no. Raycon. The worst earbuds ever. Everything wrong with Sonic Generations. Oh no.
Oh my god. Okay, admittedly, this is a weird one to start with, but you can really tell how quickly this version of the game was developed, considering how many assets were reused from the HD version. Like, there, Classic Sonic would clearly be looking at your rank meter increase, but since no such meter exists in this version, it just looks like he's staring off into the distance, well above the rank. Which is extra silly, because the rank is right there. It takes a couple of seconds for him to react to how well or how poorly we did.
Isn't it really the point of CinemaSins to, like, kind of, like... You're yapping a bit too hard, my man. I don't know. I say that I don't really like this style of video anyway, so I was never gonna like you doing it, Chari. No offense to you, lad. I just hate this style of video. I'm gonna be honest. It's just the worst thing ever, honestly. So
Hey everyone, Chari.
shut up. I already heard you. But yeah, like if anything, surely the whole point of the CinemaSins format is to just quickly go, where's surely if you were gonna do that point, you'd be like, where's blood looking at? There's no meter there. Ding, and then you'd move on, right? That's what you do. If you're doing the CinemaSins format, you do, yeah, literally go, what is blood looking at? There's no meter over there in this version, Sonic. Next one, you know? That's what you do. But instead you're like, sorry to bring this up. And it's like, brother, we're on a time crunch here. We're on a time crunch here, bro. Do you know what, just for that, L, who posted this? Megalord, L, he ruined you. What's it? Chari 5, Soldier Up the River. He Soldier Up the River. Was that everything wrong with Bluey? Hang on. There's no way. This, really? Hang on. Oh, Bluey the video game. Okay, thank the Lord. But even then, Bluey the what are you doing playing Bluey the video game, bro? He's very fluent in Japanese admittedly. But like, yeah, like for me, it's like, what makes the CinemaSins format work is that they're just generally quite quick with it. That one had his kid in there. Oh, he's got a kid? Fair enough. You get like a +1 for being a father.
Hey everyone!
Shut up! I already heard you! Oh, sorry, I need to reopen the tab, because I need to keep that tab open. Okay, finally. Oh, alright, we're out of that zone. Otter 64. What have you got for us? Margin... Who the hell is Margin Phil? Is that like a removed character from fucking Dragon Ball? Margin Phil. Hello guys, there's Margin Phil here. If there's not a video of you going Super Saiyan out there, I'm gonna delete your whole channel. Hey lads, it's me, Margin Phil. Sorry for the lack of uploads lately. I've just been busy with the wife. What have we got? Ocarina of Time? Zelda? He's a Zelda guy? Pokemon guy? More Zelda? Oh, specifically the VODs? Oh, my bad, okay. Specifically the VODs, because you guys all just live stream Andes. You guys just all like falling asleep to Margin Phil. Like a bit of Margin Phil. Jesus Christ. Brother's on the grind, isn't he? 6 hours, 8 hours, 11 hours? I mean, listen, I like to think I've got a bit of longevity when it comes to live streaming, but fucking 11 hours? Shit. What does Among Us Academy think about this? That's what I need to know. I watched a lot of Zelda randomized in the background. I have no idea who Joe Cherries is. He probably uploaded one 10-hour video and I completely forgot about him. Hang on. Who is Joe? Who's Joe? Who the hell is Joe? What has Joe Cherry's been up to since leaving Nitpicking Nerds? Nitpicking. You followed a guy who made a channel called Nitpicking Nerds? Brother. Oh, so that's got to be at least -10 aura, right? At least. -10 aura. We'll do like 2 more and then we'll get on to React segment, okay? We'll do like a React segment. Point Crow VOD. I love that Point Crow's one is just a negative colored version of his normal profile picture. That's pretty funny. Who the hell is 61% of your YouTube channel was gaming, huh? Outer Wilds actually kind of based. Bricky. Who the hell is Bricky? If Bricky hasn't hit the gritty, you're banned.
Today's video.
Black Ops 6. Warhammer. Elden Ring. Alan Wake 2? Oh, okay. X Defiant, extremely okay. That's how I felt about it as well. Helldivers 2 is an amazing live service when it wants to be. True, actually true. What the hell? Holy based? Holy based, Batman? Lethal Company? It's like your discount Actman. Or should I say, no. Actman is a discount Bricky. How about that? Actman is a discount Bricky. I like Bricky more. I like his name. His name's funnier. You know, I'll give you a pass for that. Let's go to Describ. 8-bit drummer. Heard of that guy. Retrora and Company. Who the hell is... He used to play League. He used to play League, by the way. Okay, he sucks then. I take it back. Double Scots. Double Scotted up on a fucking Saturday afternoon, eh? Bloody hell, lads. Bloody hell. Who the hell is Retro Ra? Who the hell are you? Rankings? Rankings? In the big 2020... I do it as well. Oh, a lot of Dragon Ball. A lot of Dragon Ball. Way too much Dragon Ball. Now, here's the question. Has this person watched the original Dragon Ball? That's my test. That's my arbitrary test as to whether you're a real Dragon Baller. Because I haven't, and I'm not a real Dragon Baller. A tier list Timmy? That's me. You know, I'll do quick. I'll do quicks as well, and then we'll move on. We'll move on. We'll move on the quick. Case O and Sir Musty. The collab you never... Who the fuck... Hang on. Hang on. Based on that profile picture, 2 different hair colors, furry ears. Hang on. Are we getting to the Stranger Zone? Game, we might be getting into the Stranger Zone here, gamers. We have to investigate. We have to investigate. Lay monster. $2,000. Okay. They've played straight at least. Top 0.1% of viewers, by the way. Really? 39% gaming, huh? Pokemon card openings. React Andy. No commentary let's plays in the big 2024. And a VTuber as well. Which VTubing in and of itself isn't cringe. But the cat ear is definitely... 2 years ago. Dead channel as well. And yet they were in your top, like, 3rd best. This is your 3rd go. You've watched this person, no commentary let's plays, 2 years ago. Cat ears on their profile picture. And you watched them more than both Scott the Wars and Scott Stash. He streams. Smash open open lobby Andy, huh? To inflate the numbers. Alright, hang on. Let's see who they play. We were in this investigation will either be a case closed or a quick gets banned, depending on who the first character I see. They play. So wait, and they stream it. Vertical streaming as well? Vertical stream. Oh.
Start getting into fights.
That's unreal behavior, lads. A short streamer.
To be able to join y'all for Switch games soon.
I have wanted to try vertical streaming myself. I'm gonna be honest. Vertical and horizontal. Hang on. So what was this one? This one is vertical. This was horizontal. Okay. There we go. Starting soon. Okay. Who do they main? Let's have a look, guys. This all it depends on who they main. If it's one of the cool characters, I'll give him a pass. I'll give him an N-word pass. As in the nice word. Okay, so they're watching someone else play, I think, at the moment. Are they in the game? No, they're not. And you're gonna sit back and let someone else play. You're not even watching. Anyone who's ever watched me play Smash knows if I'm in this screen, I'm killing the whole lobby. Because I want to watch. If I'm sitting on the bench, I'm watching the game. I'm not watching your fucking icons go at it. Bad content, firstly. That's L number 1. Who would they play? Oh, I can see who they're playing. They're playing Pit. Gamers. We need to know. Is Pit based or cringe? It's Bobby, so they're watching. But where's them? Where's Lemon? I want to see you play, bro. Okay, finally. Okay, here we go. There we go. They're going up against the Kazuya. Let's see how this pans out. Hang on. Chat. What are you noticing that's wrong? What are you noticing that's wrong, chat? Can you know? It's very easily visible on screen. It's not that. It's not his skill. Thank you. Chili greened it. It's not stock. Quick. This is your goat? This is your goat? It's on timer? I don't even care that he's bad at the game. Like, he's learning, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. Personally, if anything, I'd give him minus points for letting someone who's this good in his lobby. Because you guys know, if people watch me on Twitch when I do Smash, if someone is evidently amazingly good that they're ruining the fucking stream, I tell them, listen, you gotta go to another stream, okay? You kick them out. You got rid of him. I think I've banned Terry, I banned Kazi, I banned Min, Steves, because I'm just like, listen, anyone who mains those, you're too good to be in my stream, okay? You gotta go. You gotta go. Well, I'm pretty alright at Smash, but I'm not amazing. Alright, so you have to go. So I'm not even ranking. His skill level is fine to me, but time. Quick. What say the defendant? I don't watch on YouTube since summertime, so slander the man all you want. Oh, so you're not even going to defend your goat neither. You've thrown him under the bus. You've thrown him under the bus. You're not even going to try and defend your third most watched streamer. That's even quick. That's even worse. That's even worse. At least Battenberg, right, was willing to admit he has an 11-year abusive relationship with League of Legends. I give him props for that. Third most highest, and you're not even going to defend your goat. Mods, 10 minutes. At least 10 minutes. At least 10 minutes he has to go for. I have declared this investigation done. I have declared this investigation finished, and I have declared quit cringe. That's what I have. So you know what? For you, young man, it's game over.
Snake, are you okay? Snake?
It's game over for you, lad. Game over for you. Right, that was the last one as well. Didn't even stand up for your goat. You just let your goat hang. Unreal behavior. But gamers, that's all for that. Okay, we had a lot of fun doing that. Might do more next time. Might do more. Might do a bit more. We'll leave it there though. We'll leave it there. There's too many of us. Okay, how many are left? Let's see how many are left. Can we quickly bang the rest of these out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God. 60 years. Alright, speed run. We'll speed on it. We'll do it on a quick. Cyber Kevin, alright. Quickly. Okay. Pokegame, Pokemon. Who the hell is Maximilian, dude? Who are you? Never heard of you. Quick research. Who are you? A million bones? Brother's got a million bones. Fighting game, news, FGC. Who takes the game awards? Obviously Balatra. Fighting game guy? I'll give him a pass. Wolfie? I'll give Wolfie a pass. Pariah 695. Who are you? Oh fuck, I wasn't even typing. 27 bones? What the hell? It's all black and white? What is this, the 1950s? L Skibbity. You know what? You barely get a pass. Lads. Freaky Man Cow. Oh my god, Vine Sauce. Immediately instant win. I'm just saying, immediately instant win. Vine Sauce, my goat, Vine Sauce. You win immediately. Overwatch is a cringe top game. It's only 4th though. I'll let him have a pass. It was only 4th. Dan Pez, who are you? Who the hell is Puff for sure? It feels uncomfortable to say since in the UK, if you're in the UK, if you know, you know. Wii Sports. Pizza. What is Flash Game? One of the most requested games I've never played before. My viewers made this heist take 2 days to complete on GTA 5 with Chaos Mod. The 5 sort. He's like a lowercase Andy. Lowercase only. Doesn't know what the caps lock is unless it's GTA V specifically. GTA V, Wii Sports, GTA V. Is it nostalgia? It just rages a lot on break. So what, a rage gamer? A rage game. I was gonna say in 2024, but loud equals funny will always be a prolific genre. I've definitely aged out of it, but I do like a bit of funny man haha yells at me. I do like a little bit of it. A little. I'm partial to it. I'll give you a pass for that. Dildo Swaggins, Amelia -5 for the name. Excuse me, young man. So, Mr. T Lexify, Crazy Rabbit. Blood is just Call of Duty, Bill. What the hell? One of these channels, one of these YouTubers and games is not like the other. Good lord, what is happening in only 4 channels? 47.7. 4 channels. He's literally only watched. There is no top 5 because that top 5 would imply that he's watched 5 channels. 4, just 4. All of them Call of Duty related. Jesus, brother, in the big 2024. I mean, Black Ops 3 as well over Black Ops 2. L Skibbity. Zadeki Sway. Who's this? So we got pandering, cringe. Who the hell is Rectrix? Who's Grizzy? Does he hit the gritty? We've got Don't Play Blockshot Roulette. Uno. Is it funny ha-has with friends? Here to have fun playing video games. -1 or +1 for the Disney Channel about section. Prob hunt, funny ha-ha. You can't go wrong with funny ha-has. And not a genre I'm particularly keen on these days. I've done my time. I've watched a bit of Vanos back in the day. But generally I just want bland man yaps at me. That's what I want. Camp the MVP. 10 bones to try and win me over. Duke is more based on who is Duke the name of the guy? Or did you mean to say dude and misspell? Duke is more of a focus on live streams of the community. He's in college, so doesn't have time or will to make it what he used to. Main streams are reviewing people's pitches for various video games. Really? That's quite fascinating. It's quite fascinating indeed, I would say. Should I do? Should I steal his whole? I'm talking about Duke of Dorks in your top 5. Oh, but way back when. Duke of Dorks, huh? Alright, let's go to Rectrix. Oh, that seems interesting. I might have to totally steal that concept. Guys, picture video games to me, and I'll leave them in the comments below. Is it Rectrix? More funny ha-has? More funny ha-has with friends? Hey guys, hey yo, I'm Rectrix, not a furry. If you enjoy, be sure to subscribe. This channel is all about making stupid videos with my friends, attempting to be funny. We're not always funny though, but we have a good bunch of laughs here. Sometimes we get in arguments, but overall, it's about the friends we made along the way. They're both in the same group, really? 2 of them fangs? Or is it like bootleg Vanos gaming? Oh man, crazy. Fair enough. Can the MVP? Oh, are you preparing me for your one up ahead? Okay. RT Game, Duke of Dorks, Coney 2024, and Vanos Gaming. Classic. Can't go wrong. You know what? Fair. Pretty sure Rectrix is a furry. I'm not sure. I mean, I have met people who like the aesthetic without being like one of my good friends. Her name is Jinx. She streams on Twitch. She has like the whole aesthetic. She doesn't wear like a fursuit on her VTuber avatar, but she has like the aesthetics. Obviously, people think she is, and she swears she's not. And even when I talk to her in private, I'm like, "Are you actually like?" I wouldn't care if you were. Just no, I swear, I'm not. I just like the look. It looks kind of cool, bro. I'm like, all right, whatever the fuck. Fair enough, I suppose. By the way, that's it. Well, then we have fun, guys. Then we have fun. If I've learned anything from this segment, is that you guys. I feel like there's a lot I've learned. You know. There's a lot I've learned. Let's put it that way. There's a lot I've learned. Let's plays are still a thing. There's channels with like over 20 million bones that I've just not heard of, which is strange. I learned that I'm a racist as well. Thanks to Virtual, I appreciate that. A lot of you fuckers like Mario Party is unreal behavior. And some people are willing to throw their goats in the bin for the sake of content, and that's just unbelievable behavior. And of course, Battenberg. The next time we meet Battenberg, I'm not going to forgive you for this, okay? You shook my hand, and we used the urinal at the same time together, all right? We had the same drink together. We clinked glasses. You're a League of Legends guy. Unreal behavior. Want to play something? No! Don't want to! Anyway, guys, we've got one video. We've got enough time. Oh, jeez, we've not got a lot of time, do we? Let's go. Mario Party streamer. No! Okay, how about this? How about this? I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to keep it close to my... We'll do Mario Party. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. How about that, chat? Can I say that? First, I need to buy the game, which I'm broke right now. I get paid at the end of the month. So I've got no money right now. I'll figure something out. Okay, I'll figure something out. Don't worry, chat. All right, I got a couple of videos for you guys this evening. We got a choice of two. We'll watch the other one next week. So we've got two cool videos. Among Us Academy Monday streams, but shut the... Get out of here. Get out! And then we've also got... I got these two. I take it you don't like Mario Party? No, I do like Mario Party. I just like making fun of you guys for liking Mario Party. I don't like Mario Party as much as you guys do, firstly. So I just like making fun of you guys for liking something more than I do. It's just fun. So, gamers, I've got two videos. I'm gonna start a poll so you can vote for which way we want. What's it? Mario Party is better than Kart. TBH lol. You know, you're not invited to the cookout, but I said it. You know, you're so cringe for that. And then the other one is... This is... Mario game. Okay. Gamers, I have got two videos for you this evening. One watch now, one watch for next week, so we're not going to miss out on anything. Not going to miss out on anything. But I've got Kerblay, our GOAT Kerblay. We all love Kerblay. And if you say no, you're banned, and I'm not joking. Kerblay the GOAT. Crafting the ultimate flower cup. We did Mushroom Cup a while back. I need to upload that on the second channel. I don't know where I put it. I lost it. I lost the file, but I'll find it. Or ranking every Mario game on Nintendo Switch by Albert Boris. Watch one now, watch the other next week. The poll's up. I'm going to take this time to go for a piss, so I will leave you in the cool hands and the warm embrace of... What music can I leave you with? Let's go with... Have we got... Main... Oh. Yeah. Ew, ew, ew. All right, what's the poll looking like? Who are we watching this evening and who are we saving for next week at some point? Because I'm working like 6 days a week next week. I think I'm working every day except Monday. This Monday coming. So I don't know when I'll be stream next week, but I'll pick something. It's looking like, oh, by a healthy margin. Boris Meister wins it. Oh, interesting. All right, okay. If we're gonna do Albert, hey, have we got like is there a tier list, chat? Before we get started with this, I want to play alongside Albert, obviously. So, is there a tier list of all Mario Switch games? So we can play along. Create a Nintendo Switch Mario games tier list. Oh, ew, ew, ew. Okay, so we can play along. So let's do. Obviously, we got haven't played. We've got. Hang on, can we get? Let's do another tier below. Haven't played. And not on my radar. Haven't played, but want to. There we go. Can you send you the tier list? Oh, you guys are so lazy. You're so lazy. And then we've got L Skibbity. W Sigma. Absolute Cinema. What else is gonna be called? Let's put these tiers in white, Mr. White. And then we got High Aura. Stillwater. There we go. Mr. Koo, please not call the tiers that. Okay. It's not my fault, guys. It's not my fault. Blame cast form. Blame cast form. Okay, we're gonna be boring. We're gonna be Albert boring. See, even Kumu's pissed off. I know, right? Unreal behavior. Boring. Absolute boring. But you know what isn't boring though, guys? Your future selves. Very El Skibbity of you, cast one. Very El Skibbity of you. Gamerino! Idly ho! Gamerinos, gamers. Oh, the stealing is so good. I love it when I steal things that are fresh off the presses, especially. And I've got something fine in the market for you. I've got... no, not you. No, Kerblay, no. Kerblay, I'm sorry, little one. But you must die. We've got ranking every Mario game on Nintendo Switch, in brackets, 2024, by Albert Boris. Hey, everyone! We know who Albert is. You know who Albert is. So, and I'm going to also play alongside Albert Boris too. And we're going to rank these accordingly. So, without further ado, let me know if the volume's good. And let's get started. I'm going to go 120 just to be on the safe side, but let me know. And give me a nice, full, complete, hey everyone. Do it for me.
Hey everyone, I'm Albert Boris.
Oh, hang on, a little bit of a... I'm noticing a little bit of Albert Boris. A little bit of a lower key in the Albert Boris. Very interesting, very interesting.
A few weeks ago, Mario & Luigi Brothership was finally released on a Nintendo Switch system, and I've really enjoyed my time with it so far. Is this a hot take?
Dude, this is a ranking video. You're not supposed to say your opinion until...
Whatever. Look, what I wanted to say is... The
Classic. The Demeech style lore, guys. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Hang on. Bribing you to brain rotify the tier lists again. I'll do one, okay? I don't want Carlstorm getting mad at me, okay? He's gonna rain on our parades.
Marks the very last Mario game we'll likely be getting on the Switch. Or well, okay, there's still a Donkey Kong Country remaster, but besides that, I think it's safe to say that we've reached the end of the line when it comes to Mario games on this system.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say we're not getting any more, are we, guys? Yeah, there's just sniper. Do you think we'll get any like cross generation games? Like, do you think they'll release like a Mario game on like Switch 1 and Switch 2? Probably not as well, right? I don't think Nintendo would really do that often unless it's Zelda. So I don't think we're gonna get any more. I think it's Jova. I think it actually is Jova. Probably one more, you think? Nah.
Nintendo is working on their next console as we speak. And with that, I've decided to finally rank every single Mario game on the Switch. This console has had a huge impact on my life, and has partly shaped me into who I am today. Yeah. It wasn't my first gaming system, I'm not forgetting about you, my Wii, but it's definitely my favorite one, partly thanks to its insane library. And since I'm a huge Mario fan, I wanted to make this video in dedication of this system, but I'm gonna have to set up some rules first, because not everyone agrees on what a Mario game is, unfortunately. But for this list, I've decided that anything that's set in the Mario universe is allowed. Whether it's Mario Kart, Luigi's Mansion, Yoshi, WarioWare, heck, even Donkey Kong is fair game. So
yeah, you're letting everyone is here, Albert? Really? Everyone is here? Okay, very generous. Very generous.
No Minecraft or NES championships. And I was considering...
so you are going to discriminate then?
If I should put Smash Bros on the list, but I figured that's more of a general crossover game than a Mario title. And lastly, I've also decided to not include the HD remasters for DKCR and Luigi's Mansion 2. Because A, I am not waiting until January to make this list, and B, I am not wasting money on a game I already own. But more importantly, they're not really Switch games, as much as they're 3DS ones. I can still reference them when talking about their sequels on Switch, but otherwise, I don't want to overbloat this list. However, Wii U ports are fine.
I just love this idea that, yeah, I'm covering this many games, but those two though, sorry mate, club's full. Albert's like the bouncer in front of the club. You can hear the music bump. It's like, oh, come on, we're Switch games. We're on the Switch. What more do we need to come in? Sorry mate. Club's full. Come on, there's only 2 more people. Let us in. Club's full, mate. Club's full. Can't let you in, lad. And then like insert like Luigi's Mansion 3 just like goes out for a cigarette. Look, he went outside. Can we go in now? Sorry mate, club's full. That's Albert right now. No, I was the hero last year. I'm the villain today. We're boring today. I don't know, D-script. Yeah, I guess we're Albert boring today.
Nintendo is very clearly trying to make us forget the Wii U existed. And also, Mario Bros. 35 doesn't really exist anymore.
Shut up. Don't. Why did you remind me? Why did you remind me? Okay, that was my goat. Albert Boris. Fuck you. You know what? Just because you said that. Where's Mario? Is it on this list? It's not even on this list. Oh no, it is. Ooh, just because you said that, my goat, my absolute goat.
But yeah, that's 29 games. Man, this is gonna be long. As always, I'm gonna be using a tier list for this video to more easily organize the ranking. So with all of that being said, I say, let's get started.
Which tier? Which tier are you starting with, F?
Opening up with the D tier, we have 3 Mario games which I don't like at all.
3 Mario games you don't like at all, huh? I think, hang on, let's have a look at the list. Let me guess. Let's make some predictions. I'm thinking one of them. All right, hang on. Let's make more tiers. Let's make another tier real quick. Not invited to the Albert nightclub, and then we'll just put Donkey Kong Country. We'll put these 2 there. But as for the rest of them, I'm thinking my prediction is I think one of them has to be, where's the game? Where is it? Oh, this one. Yeah, one of them has to be Battle League, right? Even though I love the Striker series, like this was just, yeah, I'm sad. It's not even Demetrius Fury, it's Musty Sadness. So this game just made me sad. It really did. Other than that, I don't know what your other D tiers could be. I guess if you're not really much of a WarioWare Andy, which would make me sad. I fucking love the WarioWare games. Getting Together was decently fun. I wouldn't put it on my favorite WarioWare game, but like, I think it deserves at least like a B, I would say. At least. It was fun. I haven't played Move It yet. I still need to buy that. I'm lazy. Home Circuit. Does Home Circuit count? Oh, it is. Oh, it is here. Yeah, I think that will definitely be here as well. So I'm thinking it's going to be Battle League, Home Circuit, and then something else maybe. Aces maybe? Maybe. Okay, all right. There we go. Okay. There it is. All right, let's continue. Let's take a guess. All right, 3D All Stars. Do you think she'll hate 3D All Stars on like principle? You think so?
They're not irredeemable, but they have too many issues
okay.
plaguing my enjoyment of them. And the absolute worst game on the list is Mario Strikers Battle League Football.
Sorry, Battle League Football. My bad.
Honestly, I wanted to give this game a chance. I've never played a Mario Strikers game before, nor do I like football at all, but they completely dropped.
Listen, I'll take you to a football game. Don't worry, Albert. We'll change that. All right? I want to buy you an Arsenal shirt. Don't worry. We'll be chanting all night.
The ball for this one. How am I ever gonna give it a chance when there's no content? It's so cookie cutter and lacking in things to do, it makes Mario Party the top 100 look competent.
Oh, that's mean. Oh, that was mean. Albert, what the... Hang on, you know what? I think we need a special... I think we need to... I don't think the audience quite knows, Albert, how angry you are, so I'm going to help you out. I'm gonna help you out with this, okay? I'm gonna give you a bit of a hand. Just give me 2 seconds. Boom. There we go. Now the audience knows that you are, in fact, quite angry. I'll stick this down here, okay?
What does this game have? Well, I guess there's a few cup tournaments and online modes, not that anyone really plays it, and somehow the gameplay is both too overwhelming and too empty at the same time. Now yes, unlike Mario Tennis or Golf, Strikers has much more complex core mechanics. They take longer to learn, and while I'm sure they're fun once you've mastered them, it does make it a bit harder to get into the game.
I think that I'm glad you said that, Albert Boris, for the amazing analysis once more, because I felt the same way, despite the fact that I've played all the Strikers games. I genuinely felt that same way as well, that I really like all the additions they made to like the skill ceiling, where like if you dodge someone last minute, you get a speed boost. If you like time a pass perfectly, it makes the pass faster. If you time a shot right as it hits a player's foot, the shot power increases. I love all this like extra little bit of mechanical skill they added. But I think for a series that's so long dormant that you probably wanted to get new people into, I think adding all of these extra elements that like really made the skill gap a lot higher compared to Strikers Charged or the Strikers Original, I don't think was the right way to go about it. While I thought they were fun additions to the game design, I think they just ultimately led to a game that was just not only bare bones on launch, but if somebody did want to get into it, they'd be like outplayed by someone who's been playing this game and knows all the little like tricks that you've taught them. And it's like, I don't think this is the right way to go about it. I don't know. It's just too much. It's just too much.
At least as a casual player. But even if I got past that hurdle, there's so little to the gameplay to keep me interested. All the courts play exactly the same, with no gimmicks, and while it's cute that you can customize your characters with different gears, it has no effect on the gameplay. So yeah, Mario Strikers Battle League. It's hard to get into, and there's no reward for doing so. You know what? This is F tier. At least the next game on
Jesus.
the list is so bad it's good. Man, I'm just sad for the people that waited 15 years for this.
I apologize for calling me, for specifically addressing me, Albert. Very nice of you. But you know what? I think that's just fair. I think that's a very fair rating. I would also put it in the El Skibbity tier. It's just, there's just no, just get out of here. Dead game.
WarioWare Move It is cool for referencing that.
Oh, she hates WarioWare. Oh no, Albert, no. No. No, Albert, no. That makes me so sad. That actually makes me so sad. Oh, it seems like WarioWare as a series, it doesn't really have a lot of fans, all right? But when I do bump into someone that talks about it, at least they love it. You know, I can fanboy about WarioWare with people. But seeing someone talk about my beloved Scrimbly series, and to be honest, I haven't played Move It, so I can't. Yeah, I need to put this in the. I haven't played it, but I want to because I still haven't bought it. But yeah, I can't see this. I can't see myself putting this in the D tier. Even if I was to buy it, I don't see it. I don't see it happening. This is an L. Albert, you hate a game I like, therefore the video is bad.
Plant Bus from Wario.
Worst Wario game in your opinion? I wasn't really that big on DIY because I don't know. I like playing mini games. I didn't really like making my own ones. So DIY, the whole bulk of DIY was making your own shit, and I'm not that creative enough to make stuff. It's the same with Mario Maker. Do you know, like most of my experience with Maker is playing levels, not making them, because I haven't got that creative juice to make something. I can critique things. I don't have the gumption to make it. I'll leave that to the experts.
And 4, but otherwise it's a broken mess. To be honest, I've never really enjoyed WarioWare to begin with.
Oh, that hurts. You didn't even. So what you're telling me? Okay, Albert? Have you played Smooth Moves? Because if you're telling me you played either Smooth Moves, Touched, or Gold, and you're like, no, I don't like this, then you're high. I don't know what to say. You're high. So those are the 3 best games in the series. Like if you played any one of those 3, you got peak WarioWare, in my opinion. What are you doing, Albert? What are you doing to me, lass? This unreal behavior.
I guess the premise is cool on the surface. You have to beat as many micro games as you can in consecutive order.
I played Gold, Get It Together, and Move. You played Gold and you... This is just... Albert, you've made the mistake of disagreeing with me, which means the video is bad now. I don't even know what... I have to dislike.
But it's one of those ideas that's fun for a few hours, and then I'd rather play something with more substance.
It's like saying Mario Party. That's the same with Mario Party. Can you guys sit there and say you play Mario Party for 20 hours? No! You play one round of Mario Party and you're like, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go play something else now. That's the same with WarioWare, motherfucker. What do you mean? No! No, Albert, don't do this to me, Albert. You're supposed to be one of the
Games
chosen
themselves are usually
ones.
forgettable in concept, and they're only mildly interesting in the context I mentioned earlier. But that's not the problem with this game. It's the fact that it uses motion controls, and that would be fine if it worked. You have to be so precise in order to do what the game asks of you, because most of the time it barely seems to respond to my input.
I'm tempted to say your Joy-Cons were busted. I'm tempted to say that. In any of the motion control based Wario again, I've never had an issue. And I'm not saying it. Don't say it, chat, because I've not played this game, so technically I can't say it. I'm not gonna authorize the skill issue ICBMs. I'm not gonna authorize them. But I will say this is crazy.
Inputs. And to make things worse, a lot of micro games were really confusing on what exactly you were supposed to do, and that should not be the case when I only have 3 to 4 seconds to figure it out.
I mean, I guess that's like, for me, I think that's part of the charm of WarioWare. Like you get such a small amount of time to like figure something out really, really quickly. I think that's like one of the charming bits about WarioWare, if you ask me. Like, is it annoying when you get it wrong? I suppose, but especially with I know in Get It Together, when you run out of lives, you can like pay a certain amount of in-game currency, which is easy to get to just continue from where you left off. So if it was like the classic WarioWare games where once you like game over, if you game over, like say the stage goes up to like 15, you game over at 30 and they have to start all the way back at 0. It's like you felt like it wasn't your fault. Yeah, you're not fair. That's like what some of the older Wario games have a bit of like oldish dated factor. Like they're a bit more dated because of that sort of thing. But yeah, Get It Together realized, yeah, it's a bit fair. You know what I mean? Like once if you do die, you can just respawn at the same spot with a little bit of currency. So if this sort of game design really isn't for you, fair. I think that's fair. I think it's a fair critique. But I think that's just one of the charming things about the Wario series. In Move It, you have to do some embarrassing move to respawn. That's even funnier. That's even better. Now that you said that, I'm even more mad at Albert.
There's a reason the game peaked at 9-volt stages.
No, it only peaked at 9-volt stages because you're a soy ass motherfucker who's like, oh, references Nintendo. I like 9-volt because it references my scrimbly bimbly. Oh my god, you're the kind of motherfucker. You said you bought Smooth Moves. I guarantee your favorite part about Smooth Moves is going to be, oh my god, the 9-volt stage where you do the mohawk pose and you land on an island in Wind Waker. Oh my god, I love that one. I love that reference. Oh my god, that's you. Albert Soyis.
Overall, I guess the game might be kinda fun with friends, in a so bad it's good kind of way.
This is just murder. This isn't even you're murdering Wario. What is happening? This is unreal. Albert.
The story itself is kinda cute, especially with the lore they try to inject into the Joy-Cons. But overall, it's just a frustrating experience.
Albert Boris when a party game that isn't Mario Party is a bit esoteric and strange. No, you can't do that. Oh no, Albert. That's unreal. That is unreal behavior. I'm gonna be honest with you, lads. That is unbelievable behavior. Jesus Christ. Listen, it's not an Albert Boris video without some extremely disagreeable takes. So to be fair, she's done her part. She's done her part. I give her props for that.
Mario Kart Live Home Circuit is the definition of cool concept, forgettable execution.
Yeah, I think this is fair. I think this is a normal take. Yeah, haven't played and it's not on my radar.
I got this game 2 months ago just for this
Oh,
video.
a hand review? Albert, a hand review?
Don't worry, it was half price. And I mean, it's not bad, but it's more just a tech demo if anything. It's cool to have an augmented reality Mario Kart. I mean,
What? Hang on, I just... hang on, can I...
Just a tech demo, if anything. It's cool to have
So, like,
an augmented...
but I just need to know, how much of your room is, like, IKEA? Because I recognize this desk thing here. This is IKEA. I think this thing is also IKEA. Is your, like desk setup also IKEA? It's all just IKEA.
Reality Mario Kart. I mean, who wouldn't love to race around their own house? But it's at its most fun when I'm not seriously playing and just messing around.
Everything's IKEA in your room. Yeah, I had a feeling. Because I love, bruv, I got an IKEA not too far from me, like half an hour from me. Bruv, the most fun thing my fiance and I did when she was here was just walking around the IKEA. I love IKEA. IKEA is my whole personality, I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's fun to set up courses, although it gets old after a while, and a lot of mechanics didn't really work as well as I wished. You can't really drive on carpets, unless you
This
want to
desk
turn left to
I'm
go
using right
right.
now is IKEA.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I have hair stuck in my cart now, and the fact that the cart can't go more than 5 meters away from your Switch is so disappointing.
Yeah, that's a bit lame.
You can't really make big courses unless you walk around while playing, and that's the best case scenario. What if you don't have any big rooms at all in your house? So yeah, I'm sorry. It's a novel concept, and I absolutely love the idea, but it's more toy than game.
Fair.
Anyways, that's the detail.
I've played it and this is harsh. Well, if anything, that just goes. Can we get a rich alert? So it seems like you have a house that's big enough to play this game properly. Therefore, you're rich. Therefore, opinion rejected.
Here out of the way. Now we move on to the C tier, which is for the games that are still kind of problematic, but I have more fun with them than I don't. Starting with Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. I had no...
Jesus, they still made game. Yeah. Is it fair to say that Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo is not on my radar, chat? Is that fair to say?
At all on this game, and literally only got it for this video, but actually it was kinda charming. I mean, it's kind of what you'd expect from a Mario and Sonic game, as it's really just a minigame compilation. There's nothing outright unfun about it, but when there are so many different sports minigames, none of them really get any standout focus, and so they're all pretty simple without much depth. I mean, wow, running, how engaging, and there's no reason for
they're not making them... Whoops, my bad, sorry. I did the zombie catcher thing. I knocked into my microphone. They're not making these anymore? Oh, really? It lost to NFT. Oh, I think I remember you guys telling me about this. I think I remember.
The minigames outside of the story mode either. There is online, but once again... With that said, I have to admit, the story mode was kind of cute. The whole idea of Mario and Sonic getting sucked back in time and playing the Olympics in a retro world is pretty cool, and the plot does actually get kind of intriguing. Sadly, it's also like 60% dialogue and only 40% gameplay, but I digress. Overall, it's not really a good game, but it still has plenty of charm, even if the budget is noticeable. I don't have much to say about Mario Golf Super Rush. At its core, it's really just another Mario sports game that has too little content to make it worthwhile. The character roster is killer, the core gameplay works, and unlike Mario, make it worthwhile. The character
King Popom?
roster is killer, the core gameplay works, and unlike Mario Strikers, I do kinda like golf as a sport. It took a while to get used to how it works, but I enjoy the precision and strategy that goes along with it. Plus it's just kinda relaxing. There's also a story mode, which is kinda fun. The premise is basic, you're just competing to become the best golf player ever, but I like the community you lived in and the characters you could talk to. Also, best Birdo characterization ever. Otherwise...
Is that best Birdo characterization? Hang on.
And the characters you could talk to. Also, best
Birdo character... Birdo in the kitchen, you just came down from your bedroom. Hang on. Are you married to Birdo in this game? Albert? What's happening here? Really, yeah? Is that what you mean, best Birdo characterization, huh? In the kitchen. Where she belongs.
Birdo characterization ever. Otherwise, I mean, it's cool, I guess. The main gimmick to this game is that you kinda run to your ball after shooting it, which doesn't really change anything.
What did Albert mean by this?
All, but okay, it gives me something more to do. I don't know, this is the most average Mario game of all time. I have literally nothing else to add.
I mean, think about poor old me. I've got nothing else to add as well. Or Super Rush. Not worried already.
Princess Peach Showtime.
Princess Peach Showtime. Do I get Zozim in here? Do I get Zozim in this chat to like confirm whether Albert's being based or cringe?
The game I shouldn't be too harsh on, as it's clearly not made for my age demographic, but it was a fine game for what it was. I feel that this is probably the perfect Mario game to start off with, if you're a kid and just started getting into gaming. It's way easier than any other game on the list, with far simpler gameplay, more hand-holding difficulty, and the stages themselves play more out like interactive cutscenes than actual levels. Which I guess makes sense since the setting of the game is a theater. The best part of the game is no doubt
Can you say that again for me, Albert?
I guess makes sense since the setting of the game is a theater.
One more time.
Levels, which I guess makes sense since the setting of the game is a theater.
I'm just saying, in my 30 years on this earth, I've never heard someone pronounce it theater. Theater. That is unique to Albert Boris. Extremely unique. I've never heard that one before. That's crazy. It's like me and Divisive.
The best part of the game is no doubt all the transformations.
It's like, what's so are we ranking every strange pronunciation I've ever reacted to. We've got Athen's Dash, we've got Madrid Drive, Theater, or what was the other one? There was another one I was thinking of. There was another big one I had in my head and I completely forgot. But yeah, we need to go all the mispronunciations. Oh, Electrodome as well. Electrodome would be oh god, that'd be crazy.
Peach can take on though. Is the other
Cormac? Cormac? Oh man, that'd be brilliant. That would be brilliant.
The best part of the game is no doubt all the transformations.
There's another one in the video. I'm excited for it. I'm excited. Oh, man.
They had a lot of gameplay variety to each stage, with the dashing thief and mermaid forms especially being creative. So yeah, it's a cool child's first game, unless you're a completionist. Why did they make this aspect so sadistic? You see,
I heard this about Zozim complained about this. Is it Lakitu or Lakitu? My pronunciation of that word depends on who I'm talking to. It depends. I can go for either or. Although, to be fair, when it comes to people who pronounce it Mario instead of Mario, those people are weird. But when it comes to Lakitu versus Lakitu, I can go either way.
If you want to,
I'm a Lakitu centrist. Yes, I go both sides. It's Arceus. Anyone who says Arceus, go to bed. It's not the worst pronunciation, but you can go to bed. All right. Rosalina or Rosalina? Unless you're Australian, you have no excuse to pronounce it Rosalina. Yoshi? I find Yoshi charming because I had a friend in primary school who pronounced it Yoshi. So Yoshi gets a pass.
100% this game, you also have to find these crystals in each stage, which doesn't sound so bad, but the levels...
Wario? I think the Smash announcer says Wario, doesn't he? So it's like, that's fair. Mario or Mario? No, it's definitely Mario. But again, I have a soft spot for Mario because there's a lot of people in the UK pronounce it Mario. You know, Politina or Politina. It's obviously Politina. Who's pronouncing it Politina? They can go to bed as well. How do you pronounce Yveltal? I say Yveltal. I don't know how it's actually pronounced. So if someone corrects me, I'm fine with the correction, if I'm being honest.
Are set up so that if you pass certain checkpoints, you can't go back unless you restart, which also means you have to go through a bunch of unskippable cutscenes, and it's so annoying. And the crystals are pretty hard to find too, so I can't imagine who would like this. So yeah, overall, it's just a fine game. Not for me, but not bad.
Yeah, I think that's about fair for Showtime. I was really excited for it, but yeah, it was just a bit shame that that it turned out just not really for me, to be honest. A bit below my skill grade, so I'm just like, I'm okay, thank you. Is it Mario? Mario. Giratina or Giratina? Giratina is diabolical. Who on this earth pronounced it Giratina? Get out of here, bro. I don't believe it. It's definitely a skilled issue.
Super Mario.
The classic.
Party. Now, I've talked about this game numerous times in the past on my channel, so I'm not gonna be blabbering for too long, but overall, this is definitely a disappointing game for the series. Before release, it was hyped up for being the long-awaited return to form the series was waiting for, but then it came out and it kinda was, but it wasn't handled well. The boards were just too small, the ally and special dice mechanics were broken, and the game speed was so unbearably slow. And that's the main mode. Thankfully, the side content is actually pretty fun, especially Partner Party, which actually fixes many of the issues I mentioned, but on the whole, I'd much rather play other Mario parties on the Switch. It's mostly just nostalgia that brings me back, and
so I need to refer to you for this one? Is this a based or cringe take? I have no opinion. Counterpoint, I can dress up as a pretty princess. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That is true. One of these days I might want to, but not today. But not today.
More.
Base take, kind of cringe. I like this game a good amount. Cringe based. Super is boring, but the side modes are good. Base take, game sucks. Super is fine. Okay, so a bit of a mix. It wouldn't be out if it was a bit of a mix. Also, Rayquaza or Rayquaza? It's definitely Rayquaza, but if you pronounce it Rayquaza, I'm not going to beat you up. Hydrocity or Hydro City? It's Hydrocity purely because Hydrocity just sounds more fun to say. If you say Hydro City, that's fine. But Hydrocity is just a more fun word. That's just way more fun to say Hydrocity than Hydro City. Way more fun.
Dude, I was so excited when Yoshi's Craft...
Oh no, Albert! Albert, no! Is this game actually that bad? I would personally put this on my radar. You know, Crafty World? No!
After the world first got announced.
No!
Yoshi's Woolly World on the Wii U was, and still is, probably one of my favorite video games of all time. So when
Is Albert doing the Albert thing of being weird, or is she actually so real for that take? Is it worth for me getting Woolly World on my Wii U? Was it on the Wii U? Is it worth me going back to my Wii U to get it?
When I heard that we were getting a sequel, it blew my mind. I knew it wouldn't be as enjoyable, partly because I prefer plushes to cardboard, but it still looked super charming, and, well, I mean, it was okay. There's definitely heart and soul put into it, at least aesthetically. Gameplay-wise, the levels were fine, but they all kinda blended together. And I think the main culprit of this is the music. Good god, is it awful. There's only like 20 music tracks in the game, and they all use the same repetitive melody with the same amateurish instruments. It feels so sterile, and it makes me wonder how we went to this from Woolly World's much more rich and vibrant soundtrack. Otherwise, the game is not that bad outside of it. It's perfectly sound, but thanks, but no thanks.
Oh, that's even... What's worse than Albert Boris saying your series washed? It's thanks, but no thanks. That's got to feel worse, right? At least she killed WarioWare. She had the like gumption to come with a shotgun, flick it down, put 2 shells in, and then 2 in the back of the head. But with like Albert Boris, you literally served up a nice crafted dinner, and Albert was just like, just push the dish into the middle of the table. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just like, ugh, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt more, right? That's gotta. I don't know. Do you know what, Albert? You've convinced me. I'm not playing anymore. I'm not playing anymore. You're right. Albert has put me off now. Albert has single-handedly put me off now. I'm not playing anymore.
Lastly, before we move on to the next tier, I wanted to talk about New Super Mario Bros. U.
I think we need to, guys. We need to replay. We need to replay this game on stream. I need to play this game on stream because now that it's been like a bunch of years and no one cares about you anymore. Like the main reason people hated you was it was more of a game that we didn't want to see anymore. So now that there's been enough time and we've had more Mario, is this game actually good? That's what we need to do. We need to do a playthrough of this on stream.
Deluxe. It's basically New Super Mario Bros. U, but packaged with New Super Luigi U. Yay! To be honest, even as a kid who grew up loving the new Super games, I was still never the biggest fan of the Wii U version. Like, it's completely functioning with no game-breaking problems, but it's just kind of boring and formulaic. It's like
as if the other ones weren't though. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm like, maybe I'm just trying to get in the video. Maybe I'm just trying to be quirky, but I'm like, aren't all of those really? Can't you really classify any of the ones after the original as that? Does that make sense? I want to play every single new Super game after DS because like DS was obviously fresh, it's great, it's new, but it's like how much different were the other ones really? Does that make sense? How much different were the others? Was we really this like golden bastion and then you were just like, ugh? Or is it like both of them are of the same quality except Wii was the one you grew up with because you were a childhood bing bing wahoo and Wii U one sucks because the Wii U bad console? Like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, what are we doing here? What's the analysis here? You know, what's the analysis? So I need to play all three of these games back to back. I need to, like, within a relative short space of one, because I need to know.
Took New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which was already pretty safe, but tried to make it a little more unique. Unfortunately, it didn't go enough, and as a result, it feels like it doesn't really know what it wants to do. A lot of level ideas are shamelessly ripped from that game, and the few unique things it does end up doing don't matter at all. Like the fact that Peach's castle is the final world is a cool twist on the surface, but in execution, it just becomes another lava world, and it's actually worse than average because there's like, what, 3 to 4 levels?
Okay, that was pretty shit. I do hate the fact that Peach's Castle world only has like 4 levels. I noticed that in when you played Super Luigi U on stream together. Yeah, that was kind of lame. That was kind of lame. I'd argue that U is better than Wii because even at the time Wii came out, there were clearly formula games, and frankly, Wii U just has a better set of levels. That's why I want to play both of them back to back. Which one, if we go band for band, which one has better levels? Do you know? Because I think that would be the king of who's better. I think 2 is you can kind of give 2 a bit more of a pass because at least it has the, whoa, collect all the coins. But between Wii and U, Wii space and U, which one is better? Band for band, if we go level for level, which one is better? That's what we need to do, you know? That's what we need to do.
Or how about the interconnected world map? At first, it's a cool callback to Mario World, but the transition between areas is so unnatural and rushed. On the whole, it's still fine, technically. There's nothing I outright dislike about this game, which is why it's higher than the other C-tier games, and I guess New Super Luigi U does kinda save this remaster, because even though it still has many of the same problems, it's literally a reskin after all, at least the levels are slightly more interesting, and actually kind of difficult.
I would say the levels are moderately more interesting, but fair enough. As for this, it's not my... I mean, technically, I've already got both games on the Wii U, so of course it's not on my radar. This version of the game, specifically. But, either way. So far on the Sir Musty ranking, there's nothing happening. Because I've realized I've not played as many Mario games as I thought. Because I've played God of War.
Anyways, now it's time for the B tier. Now we can talk about the games that I actually really like.
Tumbleweed
but
ass
they're
tier.
solid experiences. Starting with WarioWare Get It Together.
A game I have played, so finally Sir Musty will have an opinion and he's not just stealing. If you want I'll give you the Musty take first. I would say WarioWare Get It Together was an interesting diversion of the formula. Okay, WarioWare Get It Together is the Wii U Rainbow Road of WarioWare games. I'm happy they did it, but I'm also happy never for them to do it again. Like, the whole idea behind this WarioWare game is that each character has like its own gimmicky play style. And while I thought it was interesting, I'm also just like, yeah, I'm okay. I don't want you guys to do this again. We could like just go back to your standard WarioWare fare after this, you know? Your standard fare. I think what also made it a bit annoying is that one of my favorite things about WarioWare is how like relatively accessible it is. I still every now and again play WarioWare Smooth Moves with all my siblings and stuff because those games are very, very easy to understand, right? Like there's different forms. Like you hold the Wii remote in a certain way and you do what the game says. But in Get It Together, it doesn't have that same accessibility factor because everyone playing has to know the different control methods, and some of them are a bit esoteric. So it's not like just as simple as look at it and you can figure it out. Which is a bit of a shame, honestly. So while it was a fun game and I did like it, I enjoyed my time with it. One of my favorite parts about WarioWare game is like being able to play it with like other people on the other side, the side modes. The main story is always going to be fun. It's the side modes that I really like. And while this game does have okay side modes, I'd rather just boot up a copy of Smooth Moves and play the bomb game and then constantly throw the bomb at my brother and till he dies because it's funny. Or playing Sudden Death on that game. Or Cut the Rope. The Cut the Rope game in WarioWare Smooth Moves cannot go understated. So yeah, I would say I'm glad they tried it. Don't ever do this again, please. And I would put it, I'd give it a B. I'd give it a B. I had fun with it, but I'm probably never going to play again.
This was a surprisingly fresh take on a series that I never really cared for, because instead of just playing the micro games as they are, this time you actually control the characters in the game to beat them, and they all have different powers that change up the gameplay. I actually had a lot of fun figuring out which strategies work for which characters, and while some of them—
I think my issue was that I kind of felt like I was forcing myself to play unique characters, because once you find like a core of characters you're good with, you have no real incentive to try the other play styles. Now, the game does force you to have certain characters in certain stages, obviously, for story reasons, etc., etc. But like once you find a core of characters, you're just like, I don't want to play anyone else anymore. You know? I'm just like, I'm okay, thank you. Like, because there's some characters that are just like way harder to control than others. Like 9-Volt is a good example. 9-Volt constantly moves left and right the whole time. You can't make him stop until you like press the button to throw his yo-yo. So it's just, yeah, just get the flyers and you're done. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, just kind of lame. I don't like that. It felt like while the concept of the idea of you control the characters were neat, they did not like adapt the WarioWare formula to adjust for that as much as they should have. That's my issue.
Are objectively easier to use than others.
Yes, even Albert's with the right
characters. And while some of them are objectively easier to use than others, I don't know why anyone would pick Mona. It's still fun to challenge yourself. The whole premise behind the plot is also a lot more interesting than in Move It, because everybody gets sucked into Wario's gaming system, and the goal is to get rid of all the glitches. It's still only B tier because that's what this series deserves, but it's got much more interesting.
That's what this series deserves. Fuck you, Albert, for that.
Than I thought it would.
You're lucky this ain't 2014, Musty. Otherwise, I would have said way worse than just fuck you, alright? You're lucky. You're lucky you've got more refined, older Musty. Alright, you're lucky. You're lucky. Okay, you're a lucky woman you are.
Mario vs. Donkey Kong is a remake no one
Mario vs. Donkey Kong beats out WarioWare. Actually unbelievable.
For, nor had expectations.
Can we nuke the Gibaltics, please? Just get rid of them.
On. I mean, I don't know, the demo didn't really showcase much, but it was actually surprisingly short.
Now, while I haven't played a Mario vs. Donkey Kong game, so shocker, my opinion isn't going to be valid at all. What I will say is, I did play March of the Minis. What would 2014 Musty say? Hold on. Jose, I haven't got Jose Marini on the soundboard, but I prefer not to speak. What I will say is that I think I played the one on the DS. I think it was called March of the Minis. Correct me if I'm wrong. And while I did like the puzzle game design sort of aspects, it was one of those things where I played a couple of levels of it, and I was just like, oh, okay. I'm kind of done now. Like, I didn't really feel like the game design wasn't so interesting or unique. I'm like, oh, wow, whoa, now that's crazy. So I'm just like, oh, that's okay. I'm okay, thank you. Is it very different to the OG? Really now? How different are we talking now? But convince me.
Short and sweet. I always enjoyed puzzle platformers, and this is definitely one in the truest sense, with lots of walking around, but you always have to figure out how to get to the goal most efficiently. It's a really seamless combination in this game. Unfortunately, I don't really like how Mario controls. He just feels so stiff and heavy, and dying in one hit no matter what is a bit cruel. But I got used to it, and they were still able to give him a varied moveset, so all is fine. And wow, there's a lot of content, because not only do you have the special worlds, which actually give you a different objective, but as a remake, it also gives us 2 additional main worlds, as well as a time attack mode. Overall, it's not the most ambitious game ever, and the levels are pretty basic, but I spent more time on this game than I anticipated, so I have to give it props for that.
I don't know, but you've still not done a good job convincing me. I'll just... Man, I hate... Guys, can you tell I hate Mario? Guys, I hate Mario. Fuck Mario. Hang on. Sing it with me, chat. Sing it with me. I was never book smart, I'm money smart, more intelligent.
Is also a cute remake I'm glad we got. Even if the cover art is absolutely terrible, I was never really the biggest fan of this game on the SNES.
Now, okay, if you want the Musty... Again, another game I haven't played. Can we get some crickets, please? Crazy. But this is what I'm definitely interested in. I've heard nothing but everyone say amazing things about this game. So I actually genuinely do want to try this game, especially also the fact that people said as an RPG, it's not that long. Like, it's not as long as... When I hit RPG, I don't know you, when I hit RPG, I think 100 hours long. And thankfully this game isn't that. So I do want to give it a try someday. I absolutely do want to give it a try. But Albert says it's not all that.
Yes, because while it definitely wasn't a bad game, it was a bit archaic and visually uncanny for my taste. But this version manages to keep roughly the same art style, just updated, and I like it so much more. Although, the game itself is still just good. There's some charming characters, battle system is decent, but I don't know, there's nothing amazing about this game. The villains are frankly forgettable, and they're only cool because they let Bowser be playable, the level design is straightforward, and the platforming elements are fairly limited. I enjoy this game for what it was, and I respect it for being the stepping stone for more RPGs in general, but it doesn't hold a candle to what came after.
Really? That's interesting to say. I've heard nothing but people still say good things. Although, is it just nostalgia and vibes? Do I move it into the not gonna? No, I'm not gonna. Even despite you saying it's not as interesting as people say, I still want to give it a try. I still 100% want to give this game a try someday. I evidently, if this has taught me anything, I need to play more Mario, because I think in general, I did not play a lot of video games this year, which is unfortunate. I have 2 jobs now, chat. What can I do? I'm a job jandy. Tennis?
Oh boy, Mario Tennis Aces. Okay, please don't blame this on nostalgia. Look, realistically speaking...
I'm prepared to blame on nostalgia.
This probably doesn't deserve to be
Don't tell Dimitri, guys. Which my Dimitri video on this ranking is gonna... My reaction to this Dimitri video will be out soon, guys. Dimitri December, hashtag Dimitri December.
Higher than the other sports games. But
having watched it back while I was editing, I was just like, man, I was drunk, by the way, when I was watching that, and you can tell. I was like way more mean than I usually am. Which is weird, because I don't know if you guys know, but Dimitri commented on my Pokemon video saying, yeah, it was actually quite insightful. It's probably one of the best things I've ever watched, or reactions to my content I've ever watched. I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. You're not prepared for my reaction to your Tennis Aces one, though, because I was very mean in that one. It's very mean in that one. I'm definitely going to have to do a little bit of cutting, because, yeah, definitely a little too mean. So Drunksty gets a little bit hostile. It gets a little hostile at night. Is the Battle League one getting a video? Did we watch that one already? I think we did. I need to find it somewhere on my hard drive. I've got so much stuff I need to do, guys. I've got 2 jobs, okay?
This game is actually kind of underrated.
Gamers. I want to formally apologize for anyone that's watching me while going to sleep, okay? Because you know what? Albert said the word. We just cut the shipping stuff. No, the shipping stuff was funny. That's definitely staying in. It was the other stuff that's getting out. The U word, Albert. Okay, now here's your chance. Gamers, let's go in with an open mind. Let's go in with an open mind. Because Albert now has to do the extremely uphill task of explaining to us why this game is underrated. Because as far from everything I've heard, again, I've not played this. I'm evidently not as much of a Mario Andy as some of you. The chat thinks you're wrong. So you have to now do the uphill task of convincing us why this is underrated. Because if you ask them, it is correctly rated in that it's kind of bland. Do tell.
The thing holding it back is, you guessed it, the lack of content. The controls and the mechanics are near perfected. I already think Mario Tennis has a better core gameplay than either Strikers or Golf, as it's neither too chaotically complex, nor too slow-paced. It's just in the middle. Easy to learn, but satisfyingly hard to master. What I like about this game's controls is how they almost turned it into a fighting game. Because yes, it's still tossing the ball back and forth, but the addition of zone and special shots makes the gameplay a lot more aggressive, and I love how it raises the stakes for each match. There's also a story mode, so what makes this one different? Well, there's an evil tennis racket that's possessing all of your friends, and you have to find the 5 Infinity Stones to defeat it.
Evil racket. What a story. Is this the underrated gem we're talking about here?
It's so over-the-top dramatic for a tennis game, but I love how crazy it is. And the stages themselves
Scary,
take
Larry.
fun advantage of the tennis mechanics, even when you're not playing a match. And there's boss battles! All of this fits perfectly with the aggressive gameplay of this game. Honestly, this game deserves a whole separate video. Now, if only
Really?
the
I'd
game
love
had
to watch
more
that.
of the story mode. Sadly, there's not much else beyond that. The tournament cups are bare bones, the free play is limited with what courts you can play on, and no one plays online anymore. This game was so close to being amazing. Oh well, I guess beta is sufficient enough.
So I don't know, what do you guys say? Yay or nay? Has Albert Burrs done a good job of convincing you that this is underrated? I would maybe say you've done a good job of showing me that this is maybe a bit overhated. That's because my only exposure to this game was Demetch, who was like, there's no content, what's the deal with that? So maybe you've convinced me that this is a bit overhated, but not underrated though? I don't know. The chat is not convinced, they're being mean. They're being very mean to you, Albert. Can I just put this here? There's a middle finger looking at us tier list. I flipped off Mario this year. I've not played a lot of Mario. Captain, my
Captain
captain.
Toad Treasure Tracker is a charming...
Yeah. Can I just... Shocker. Another game I haven't played, but I want to, chat. Shocker. Shocker.
little spin-off based off of the Captain Toad levels in 3D World. Have you ever wanted to play a game where you can't jump at all?
Yeah.
No.
And this game is just for you! To be honest, well, that sounds bad, and realistically speaking, I don't see how a backpack can weigh him down that much. It's actually really unique and
Backpacks are
fun
heavy,
taking
okay.
a puzzle platformer, because by taking away such a significant move from your character, it means you have to pay much more attention to the stage around you, and see what you can do to reach the goal. And the levels themselves are actually surprisingly creative, especially in the bonus episode.
Now, here's what I got to say to any of the Captain Toad Andes, right? I think my fear about going into this game, right, is that while I love the Captain Toad levels in 3D World, because they were a nice break of the pace, an entire game of this, is this going to be all icing, no cake? That's my worry. Do you know what I mean? Like, 3D World was a nice cake. The Captain Toad levels were a nice bit of icing on top, you know? It made for a lovely, glorious, victorious sponge that went lovely with a nice glass of juice, right? Is having a cake all icing going to be worth it, though? You know? Is it going to be worth it? That's the thing.
It's just that it's a bit on the short side to be any higher.
What the hell? That's a W for me. I love short video games. It means I don't have to commit as hard because I have commitment issues.
The main story in less than 5 hours. And while the collectibles...
5 hours? That's a perfect amount of time. Like, Sonic X Shadow Generations was like probably my favorite game of this year. And that game was like 4 hours long. I love short video games, Charlie.
The objectives gave me more to do. They're pretty easy to get. I definitely think this game deserves a sequel though, where it could truly shine.
Truly shine? So this didn't shine enough? Really? Because if you're asking Daybot, this game has the cake. Ooh, really now? I do like me some cake. The levels are far more fleshed out than a 3D World counterparts. Ooh, you might have convinced me, Daybot. I'm not gonna lie, you might have convinced me. Can we get to a game I played, please?
Now, Mario plus
Okay. Oh, in all fairness, I did try and play this. I actually did try and play this. I played like the first hour of it on a live stream, or first 2 hours on a live stream, and I just didn't feel the need to play it again. And I feel like the gameplay was just a bit too big brain for me. Does that make sense? I have a softly promised that one of these days I want to come back to this game and give it a proper try, and you guys on stream can help me play it, because I feel like the game design just didn't click for me. It just didn't click for me. The XCOM style of like game design just didn't really click with me. I felt like I didn't really know what I was doing, or I didn't really know how to play the game as well as I could, you know? Like with Fire Emblem, I feel like it's very clear. My character's on a space. If another character can walk up to that space, you challenge each other to a fight. Or if in case they're an archer, 2 or 3 steps behind, depending on the gimmicks at hand. But it feels like the ability to like move and then shoot from a distance, and I don't know, it just like there was just nothing. It couldn't click. Like I knew what I needed to do. I knew what I needed to do, but it just didn't click in my head. I want to say no. I think it's fair if you say it. It just didn't click with me. It's a bit of a skill issue. Fair enough. I think that's fair to say. I think it is a bit of a skill issue. But do I have to give it another try? That's the thing. Because I do have the game. Do I have to give it another try? I have been told I need to give it a try.
One of the most bizarre successes I've played, and I'm still surprised it's as good as it is. When I first heard that Mario was making a crossover with the Rabbids, I was admittedly furious. Seriously? These stupid dumb rabbits? But of course my brother thought they were so funny, and that's how it became one of the first Switch games we got.
Dude, they are funny. You're just miserable.
Yeah, and you're green. But actually...
Oh, you hit him with the green allegations! Unreal. Just for you, chat. I'll put it there. Is that fair? Is that fair? I'll put it there for you.
Thank God. It's an RPG, but unlike the other more action-focused ones, this one's almost purely tactical instead. And while it's not for everyone, I really enjoyed it and thought it was handled well. And not once did I actually find the rabbits to be annoying. If anything, they were actually kind of charming.
Yeah, I actually shockingly, I did like the rabbits here. I'm a rabbit hater too. I did like them. Again, I couldn't wrap my head around the game design. I just couldn't
Especially
do it.
the Phantom boss. But you might wonder why it's still only number 15 though. And well, the game peaks in the first half. Once you get to the third and fourth worlds, it starts to noticeably drip. As the difficulty gets a little too extreme, even on easy
Albert, you made the horrible mistake of mentioning difficulty, Albert.
mode. There will just be so many different enemies everywhere that it's practically impossible to not get hit, which gets a little overwhelming. Plus the level theme started to become generic. But even so, I thought it was a super fun game overall. And there's also plenty of overworld exploration to top it off, with fun secrets to discover. Considering this game wasn't made by Nintendo, it's a pretty underrated gem.
Underrated gem? I disagree. I think it's a correctly rated gem. Rabbids VR was the scariest experience. There's a Rabbids VR? I didn't know there was a Rabbids VR, but thank you for the 2. I appreciate that. Rabbids VR, yeah. Do I need to Rabbids VR review and the OST?
Paper Mario the Origin.
So instead of eyes, all right, guys, this is one where I'm entirely gonna go off Albert Boris's opinion. All right, because Paper Mario, I know there's a lot of Paper Mario Andes in here. I've heard a lot of mixed things about Origami King. It's the mid one. It's worse than Sticker Star. Best thing since Thousand Year Door. I don't know.
Origami King. You were so close to greatness, but then you just had to fumble it up. So I think it's no secret that the modern Paper Mario games aren't really the greatest.
Ooh.
The world building is more generic than the classic.
Who has it worse? Modern Paper Mario fans or modern Pokemon fans? Imagine being both. God, you just must love torture. Wow. Can we give Alfonso like 2 minutes to calm down? Alfonso has crashed out in this. Can I have a look at his logs, please? Can we just have chat messages? Here we go. Can we have a look at today's logs? Wow. You have to play it. Albert, hop off the rapid misspelling as well. Fucking. No, Musty, no. Boo. Oh man, it's like unbelievable. The crash out. Alfonso had a generational crash out this entire stream. Gotta take a minute there, Alfonso. Relax yourself, lad. Oh man.
And the removal of XP makes battles completely pointless. I don't like either Sticker Star or Color Splash for this reason. But when it came to the Origami King, I had much more conflicting thoughts upon finishing it. Because on one side, I loved the overworld exploration. The levels were huge, had super unique themes, there were so many secrets to find, and the level design itself was just so dynamic, with lots of elevation, platforming, and puzzle solving. No complaints at all, and filling up all the holes was super satisfying. Even the characters, while boring in design, were still able to really pop out in personality. But oh god, the battle system is so atrocious. I don't mind the concept of it, the whole ring system can be a neat...
Okay, can we get, gamers, can we get a live Zozim reaction? Hang on. Can we get gamers, I'm calling upon a live Zozim reaction. I need a fact check. We need to get this fact checked by the Musquire Empire. I need a fact checker to join me right now. I need Zozim. Where's Zozim at?
challenge when you have to line up the enemies, but usually it's either too easy or just plain impossible. The main problem I have with it though is how much it slows down the pacing than if I just fought them normally, especially the boss battles. And you don't even get anything useful from fighting anyways, because I can just find coins and confetti in the overworld either way. You can't even flee battles most of the time, because it's completely random whether it goes through or not. How is this game so great and so awful at the same time? If I had to pick which side overpowers the other, I guess the good still outweighs the bad. Partly because I always try to see the best in things, unless it's Mario Party 4, but it still makes me sad how inconsistent this game is, so it's barely at the edge of the A tier for me.
Let's see what the final boss of Origami King in my Discord, the Eggnog Nostalgia Critic, has to say about that. Hello, Eggnog Nostalgia Critic, aka Zozib. You did fail No Nostalgia Critic in November. I am very upset with you for that, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm very upset with you about that. But we need a first opinion, because my opinion is no first opinion. Your opinion is the opinion. Is the battle mode whack? Albert was extremely upset with the battle mode. Was the battling actually whack? Is Albert so real?
So here's
also
the thing, right? I can understand if people don't like the battle system.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's way too harsh to act like it's like awful, the worst thing ever, you know?
So Albert was definitely hamming it out for content. Is that the accusation that we're making right now?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, the gauntlet's been thrown, Albert. The gauntlet has been thrown. It's unreal behavior. Apparently, you're just hamming it up. She said it was this close to greatness. Would you disagree with that statement?
Highly.
So
I don't think the battle system brings the game down that much. I would say the rest of the game is like so great that I like the battle system for what it's worth, but if I didn't, I could still like ignore that.
So it's got that many pluses for it that the battle mode, even not being as good, is not enough to put. Because Albert said what, edge of A tier, so B plus tier. Do you think that's like an underperformance? Is that what you think?
I'd say that's like alright. I highly disagree, but it's not like offensive, you know.
It's not offensive.
I'd be offended if she was like C tier, you know. But
Got it. So definitely different strokes for different folks kind of take, you know.
Yeah,
definitely one of those. Brosfina says she didn't mention the battle issues I'd consider problematic, like the lack of enemy info that you were able to access in game. Is that true, Zozo?
I've never thought about that, but I could see why someone would say that's a problem.
Mention the boss battles, please. Somebody just said someone's yelling that. So can you talk about the boss battles real quick?
Here's the thing about the boss fights. The boss fights take on like a variation of the battle system, and I honestly kind of fuck with it. Because it's basically just the ring system, but more puzzle based. You know, the ring system was already puzzle based, but it kind of flips it around. Because usually, right, you're on the inside of the ring, but the boss fights make it so that the boss is on the inside of the ring.
So it does a nice flip on the formula, which I do like me a bit of formula flippery. So I don't know, Albert. I have been swayed by the Origami King defenders. I'm gonna be honest. I might have to put that in. Not played, but I want to. Do you think that's a fair spot? Should I? You think it's worth me playing it? Like if someone who's I like me a bit of Mario RPG games. I've played Super Paper Mario and enjoyed that. Is Origami King going to be up my alley?
I think if you like enjoy like Mario RPG writing, Origami King is fantastic.
I love me some Mario RPG writing. It's probably my favorite parts about the Mario Luigi games.
Okay, in that case, then I would recommend Origami King.
Oh, we got a hard recommendation by Zozum Games. A hard recommendation. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you so much, Eggnog Nostalgia Craig. Maybe next year you'll pass no nostalgia in November. Maybe.
I'm gonna win next year.
Next year you win.
Staying strong.
Have a good one. Have a good one, fella. Alright, so there's the Zozum take gamers. There's that. Just so, because I know that the chat was incensed. I had to calm you guys. Alfonso was crashing out. So there we have it. We had a good take, okay? We had a take we agreed with, therefore it was a good one. You know the rules, guys. You know the rules. Let's continue.
Speaking of which... That marks the transition to the A-tier games for me. Now we can talk about some really great titles, starting with Mario Party Superstars at number 13. Admittedly, this game has a pretty special place in my heart, as it's kind of what kickstarted my whole channel to begin with. But even so, I can still go back to it and have a blast. Where Super Mario Party failed, Mario Party Superstars made up almost completely. It may only consist of remastered content, as the boards and minigames are remade from previous games, but it does a heck of a good job at putting a modern spin to them, while still keeping most of the classic elements. And considering this was in an era where the franchise was trying too hard to be unique and failing, I think it's exactly what we needed to get back on track. Now, like some other games I talked about, yes, there is a severe lack of content again. Seriously, there's no unlockables, very bare bones side content, but hey, at least there is online, and it's slightly more active than the Mario Sports titles. Or well, okay, I guess I might also fundamentally...
Should have hit me up, Albert, that's your fault. Well, actually, no, I actually don't own my copy. Oh, shouldn't I give my copy of Superstars back to my brother? Because it was his and I borrowed it for a long time and he asked for it back. So I actually don't have it. So no, I wouldn't be able to help you with that, actually.
To enjoy Mario Party more than these other series. I don't know, I just think it has richer gameplay variety to the sports game.
Wait, did she say the line? Hang on. What did she say?
Sports titles. Or well, okay, I guess I might also fundamentally enjoy Mario Party more than these
fundamentally
series. I don't know, I just think it has richer gameplay variety to the sports games, and is way more fun with friends, even if you end up hating each other for it. Luigi's Mansion 3 is definitely...
Oh, fuck gamers, finally! I could talk about a game! Sir Musty's opinion is so back, gamers. We're actually so fucking back. Let's go! Let's go, I'm back! I can talk about most of the games here I think I can talk about. Yes! I'm back in action, baby! As for Luigi's Mansion 3, this is probably one of the most charming games I've ever played, and I'm going to use the C word. It's actually really... For me, I think one of the things I absolutely... I hope Albert mentions this. It's the animations. I think Luigi looks so bouncy, looks so full of life. I love the way Luigi looks in this game. It actually looks fantastic. The puzzles in this game hit that right amount for me, where it's just difficult enough where I feel, aha, yes, I figured this out, but it wasn't so hard where I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm gone. You know, like, puzzle games are really hard for me because they have to hit this, like, relatively narrow band, you know? They have to hit this relatively narrow band. If it's too tough, I'm like, I just give up and I don't want to play you anymore. But if it's too easy, then I don't feel satisfied having solved a puzzle. I think Luigi's Mansion hit that nail perfectly. It had that nail perfectly for me, and I absolutely adored this game for it. And I think all the boss fights were fun. The ghosts were varied and fun. Again, is it the most difficult game I'm playing of? No, I don't really think there were any difficulty about it. It's a Mario game that we're expecting. Honestly, I'm not even kidding. This might seem crazy. This genuinely might seem crazy. I'm putting it in the S tier. Maybe high A, I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to leave it there. Low S, high A. Honestly, I absolutely adored every minute. This game was charming to the nth degree. It really, really was. And I would recommend you pick it up. And the Scare Scraper mode, it might be dead, but it is still fun to play if you can get some people around. So it's got a fun multiplayer mode too. I would say low S. I really say it. I would really, really say it, honestly. What does Albert think, though?
The pinnacle of the Luigi's Mansion trilogy. The first game is spooky but a little short, and the second game is unfortunately bogged down by the mission structure, which completely ruins the pace.
Oh yeah, also yeah, I love the fact that Luigi's Mansion 3, like, you're just, like, it doesn't do the Luigi's Mansion 2 thing of, oh, you did the mission, time to go back. Like, that's one thing that really annoyed me about 2. It really did annoy me about 2. 2 was still a good game, I enjoyed my time with it, but it really did annoy me. I'm glad that 3 ditched that sort of level design, you know?
Ranking it, but if I were, I'd give it a C. What I like about this game though is
C. Slander, I love it.
Basically takes the best aspects from both of the previous installments and then tops it off with some other...
I don't know, I enjoyed the mission system. Yeah, but you like raisins, okay? You're weird, Chili Green. You're weird.
New mechanics as well. This time, you're exclusively in a haunted hotel, but each floor has its own unique theme, and there's a lot of them. Maybe a bit too many.
Oh, is that like an Albert Boris staple? Has a lot of a thing. Maybe too much. Am I right?
We're all really creative and rich in puzzle solving.
Classic
I actually had
Boris.
to sit down and think quite a lot of times on how I should proceed further, as this game has a ton of new features as well to spice it up, from Luigi, plunger shots, and even jumping. Some may think it's a little
plunger? Is that the other mispronunciation? Plunger?
too much, but I love the variety.
No,
even
I love this
sucking
too.
up ghosts is more engaging than usual, because you can also slam them into the ground, potentially hitting other enemies as well as a bonus. Now, on the whole, I do think that the game does go on for a little too long. There is only so much puzzle solving I'm willing to do.
Really? Coming from someone who really doesn't like if any game is longer than like 20 hours, I'm checked out. I thought this was like a really good length. I really enjoyed it. So, odd that you'd say that.
Before I get bored, but still, it's an excellent title.
Hello, gringo fella.
Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope is a game that really surprised me.
Okay, we're back in the we're back Musty Saturday guys. Tactical substitution. I'm running off the pitch, high-fiving Albert Boris. She can run back on the pitch because yeah, we're back in the Musty-less zone.
Good it was. I mean,
we're back in the Musty-less zone.
Kingdom battle enough, but even though this one looked quite a bit more dramatic, I wasn't expecting anything too out of the ordinary. Or was I wrong? This sequel evolves on the gameplay in every way, and while not every change is good...
Also, I forgot to mention the Poltergeist missions, but those bogged down 11-3. I thought they were okay. Like, were they the pinnacle of fun? No. But they're okay. I thought the ghost slamming made it a bit too easy even for a baby game. You're not wrong, but it also just felt fun to just slam a ghost into another ghost. You know? It was just fun.
On the whole, this game was masterful. Kingdom Battle may have made the Rabbids not annoying, but this one made them outright likable, giving them their own unique voices and even dialogue. Like, what? How do I even like these characters?
You like
now?
them.
The
You like the Rabbids. You like the
As the levels you
Rabbids.
explore are now open world, which I think is super cool. However, I'm not too big on the revamped battle system. They kinda tried to make it more engaging, as you can now actually move around freely on the arena, but it's also just a bit all over the place, like they tried to make it tactical and action-based at the same time. Kingdom Battle was more straightforward in this regard, and it just felt easier getting used to that game system. Otherwise though, this game is definitely better, with its more unique world building and storyline. Pretty great game overall.
Okay. Again, I wish I had more to add, but I'm just stealing I'm literally stealing content. I can't really say it's on my radar, if I'm being honest, so I'll just leave it there for now. Mario Kart 8
Deluxe is a game I've made way too many videos on.
Same! I wish I made less. I want more Pokemon videos.
And I will continue to.
No, Albert, no, you're supposed to leave the dark side. I'm leaving soon for an even darker side.
Easy to write this off as the greatest Mario Kart game of all time.
Oh, actually, yeah, I have an opinion on this. Oh, shit, yeah. Yes, Mario Kart, it's like the definitive Mario Kart game. What the fuck you mean? Of course it's this too. Duh.
After all, it's got the most courses, characters, items, just about everything, besides Thor, of course. However, quantity is not a substitute for quality. It's in a very similar boat to Mario Party Superstars, where even though the content is great, nothing feels earned. Why is everything unlocked from the start?
Oh, Albert's an unlockable Andy. Oh. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Albert. No, I'm so sorry. No, Albert, no. Firstly, dropping this game in that many spots because no unlockables is a bit, I'd say it's a bit chicanerous. Personally, I would say it's a bit chicanerous. But on top of that, it's not like, I don't know, but I've got shit to do. I'd rather just have everything with it. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, I think while in principle I can agree that this modern era of no unlockables does suck in principle. I do agree in principle. As a man who does not have as much time to spend on video games as he used to, just give me everything, bro. just put the fries in the bag, you know what I'm saying? I'm okay, thank you. I'm okay.
What, is it so that the Wii U owners won't have to do everything again? Well, take a good look at these Wii U owners. And even then, there's no way to transfer over your online VR, which I'd think takes longer to get back, but I digress. Maybe this is a stupid thing to nitpick about, considering most people play Mario Kart for the multiplayer, but I don't know. I miss the intricate unlockable system of Mario Kart Wii, which
I would like think this is a fair point if we were like in the start of the era of unlockables, but I feel like how many years would you guys say now we've been in like the post unlockables era? I think it's been like at least like 5 years. Is that fair to say? I think as of like this current, or sorry, say the last generation of consoles, I think we've, especially the second half of the last generation of consoles, so I'd say about like 2017, 18, that sort of era, like we're kind of like way into the there's no unlockables now era of video games. Like if this was around the start, I'd be like, you know what, fair, because we're still kind of like reeling over that. But like now it's just kind of like, it's like making fun of Fortnite in 2024. Like back when the whole Minecraft good, Fortnite bad meme was big in like, you know, 2019 or whatever it was, I was like, yeah, fair enough, I get it. New game bad, old game nostalgic, fair enough. But like, if you're clowning on Fortnite in the big 2024, I'm like just looking at you funny because I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Like, it's like clowning on Marvel movies now. It's like, you're like 5 years too late, brother. What are you doing? Because I'm just like, what's happening? What's happening here, Albert? I mean, you're like, where's that meme that like Japanese man thinks World War II's still going after 27 years? You know? So
it's exciting when he got something new, and gave a bigger purpose to single player. And that's not to say this game isn't fun, far from it. It's still incredible for what it does right, and even with the inconsistent core selection, these are definitely some of the greatest tracks in the series. It's just that I think a Mario Kart game needs a little more than that. Make it rewarding to reach Rainbow Road. Otherwise though, yeah, this is definitely the definitive version of Mario Kart 8. The revamped battle mode is way better, the purple sparks and new items are cool, as are double item boxes, and I also owe the booster course pass my whole career, and I don't want it on my doorstep tonight, so A tier it is.
Mario Maker?
You know, not gonna lie, but even from the very start, I never enjoyed Super Mario Maker all that much.
Crazy take, but continue.
Sure, it was cool to have an official level editor at last, but not only was it unbelievably limited in what you could do, but you could only upload a total of 10 levels online. Why? But then Super Mario Maker 2 came out, and it was better in every...
this is another... Oh shit, sorry guys, I forgot. This is a game I can have an opinion on. Mario Maker 2. Yeah, Mario Maker 2 is fantastic. Yeah, the idea of having an official Mario game that lets you make Mario games is fantastic. I love that sort of thing. It's a game that I always say I need to play more of, but never do. Seeing the creativity that people come up with is always amazing. I forgot what opinion as well. I was so used to my stealing. I'd give it an A. It's probably not mainly because like the only reason I put an A and not like any higher is because half of the game is essentially useless to me because I don't really make levels. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to make. Like I'm just creatively bankrupted. I open up the level maker and I'm just like, okay. And that's kind of it. But like the amount of like fun I have both browsing really good and creative levels, the amount of competitions I've done on Twitch where like I make you guys create a level with a gimmick and then I play it, the amount of times I've bumped into Little Jimmy levels. I love playing Little Jimmy levels. I don't know about you, Charlie. I love playing Little Jimmy levels. Every type of level you can think of, I love playing it. So I'd give an A for that, at least for that. I can't put an S because like I said, half the game is effectively useless to me, but
way, and not just thanks to the addition of slopes, but there are so many new level themes, enemy types, bosses,
like Fight Iggy. I love those levels. I love those levels so much.
And thank goodness you can upload up to 100 levels online. I guess if there's something the first game did better, it's that the Wii U gamepad.
I really hate to cut you off, but it is like I've got to leave for work in like 5 minutes, so I'm going to be late. So we are going to do a little bit of speeding up here. All right, just a little bit of creative speeding up. What's number 8?
Now we're getting
Mario Wonder, huh? Mario Wonder. Oh, I have an opinion on this. Mario Wonder is pretty good. But is it S tier good though? I wouldn't say so. I'm like, having really replayed Mario Wonder. Mario Wonder's in a weird spot for me. It's in a really, really weird spot for me. Because while I think this game is fantastic, right? Pretty good, put some respect on it. I have a lot of thoughts about this game that I don't think I'll be able to elaborate on. And it's too new. No, okay. Can I just leave it here and explain next stream? Can I do that, please? Because like I have so many things I want to say about this game that I just don't think I can talk about right now. I really don't think I can. Like there's just it's too much. There's just too much I could say. So I'm just gonna leave it there and I'm gonna see what Alvaro says. I want to move on. Okay.
Starting with Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Hands down the greatest 2D Mario platformer of all time, besides 63. It blew my mind on release, and 1 year later, it still kinda does. I mean, where do I start? Besides the unique levels, dozens upon dozens of new unique enemies, the Wonder Flower is such a great addition to the game. I love the changes that happen to the stage upon activating them, but they also just really spice up the gameplay in general, making the levels more memorable. The online multiplayer is pretty cool too, because while you can't directly interact with each other, you can still help each other out by sharing items and rescuing other people's ghosts. I wanted to put this
I would say it was probably... That was like a... What did you guys think about the online? I know some people said it was really nice that other people couldn't interrupt you. Some people said it was really lame that other people couldn't interrupt you. What do you guys think?
But admittedly, it still has some pretty big problems. And no, it's not just that the bosses are bad. They are, but there's more. But I wish that the difficulty was a bit higher in general. I only had serious problems trying to beat the very last level, otherwise the game was a little too much of a cakewalk. And there's also a lot of stages that are kind of just filler, like did we really need that many badge challenges and break times and search parties? And I guess the local multiplayer...
I have other opinions on those, but again, I can't elaborate right now. I'm on a bit of a time crunch.
I can't throw anyone. But still, Mario Wonder is great for what it is.
I find the multiplayer to be chaotic with that interaction. Probably a good decision to cut. I can have so many thoughts on Wonder. I need to nail down the video someday soon, hopefully. I was going to do it this year, but I don't think I have enough time.
But what Mario doesn't do, Donkey Kong does that and more.
You guys know my opinion on Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. You guys know my opinion on this game. I would elaborate, but I'm literally at, this is like one of the best things to ever do it. Okay, this is like easily cinema. That's what I gotta say, cinema.
At number 7, we have Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. If you thought Mario Wonder was creative, well, oh man, you haven't seen a fraction of this game. In fact, it's probably just easier to show than tell. They went all out on theming and creativity. I mean, some stages will even dynamically change as you progress them, and the bosses are so good. And don't even get me started on the music. David Wise is a genius. And oh my, this game is brutal in its challenge. Seriously, every level after World 1 is harder than every level in Mario Wonder, except the badge marathon. And that does say a lot. But I do also feel that the major
Personally, as a bit of a Donkey Kong Andy, the only time I had difficulty was the final world, because, you know, I'm kind of good at platformers, I'm just saying, Albert.
This game is so hard is because of DK's controls, and I do not like them. He's just so loose and floaty, which is a far cry from how swift and snappy he was in the SNES trilogy. And I hate how the obligatory run button also doubles as an unavoidable dash roll. If you're on a thin platform and accidentally press it, well, too bad, you're gonna launch yourself 50 feet forward. You lose.
I can see how in principle that's an issue. I can't say I've ever had an issue with the way Donkey Kong controls or the roll and run button. I can't say I've ever had an issue, but I'm going to be honest.
Basically all you're handling, and it's super hard to undo your move. Again, the SNES trilogy at least allowed you to turn back quickly if you made that mistake. But beyond that...
I, in principle, can understand why you... For me, it's like, one of my favorite platforms ever made was Castlevania on the NES. One of my favorite things about that game is how restrictive the movement is. So when a platformer has restricted movement, I don't ever classify that as like a negative on the game. The only way it's a negative is if the game doesn't account for it. And I think this game accounts for its control scheme perfectly. I don't think there was an instance where I felt like the game didn't account for it, you know? So when it comes to like weird controls in platformers, I don't care if the controls are weird, as long as the game doesn't make it feel weird with its shitty game design. So I'm going to say you're just wrong, Albert.
This game is truly kingly, even if the original 3 games will always have a special place in my heart. Oh yeah, and Returns would get like a low B. I don't know, it was pretty generic compared to this, and shared all of the other problems this game had. Okay, these 6 games are the best of the best. Almost perfect.
What have we got left? Shit, god damn. Brothership made the top 6? Okay.
Every way. They're not quite flawless, but hey, nothing.
Yeah, it's like yeah, Brad said, it's like complaining that Mario is slow in Galaxy when he works perfectly fine in the context. Exactly. That's another perfect example. If my Castlevania 1 example was a bit too boomer, Mario Galaxy 1 is the perfect Zoomer-ish comparison, yes. When people complain that Mario Galaxy 1's Mario is way too slow, I'm like, it works perfectly for the game. I've never felt like I was too slow in that game.
Especially not Mario Party 4. Opening up the S tier, we have Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Oh, Jamboree. We're gonna have a Jamboree. Okay, now, as much as I would love to put this here and call it a day, the couple of times I have played Jamboree was actually really fun. So do you know what? I'll put you like here. How about that? How about that? This was like the first time I played a Mario Party. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm actually having a lot of fun, you know? And it's not just the company I have is making the game fun, because of course, if I'm playing a game with Ozzy, it's going to be fun. The game was actually really fucking fun.
This game is awesome.
Also, Kappa, unless you're my boss, shut up, nerd. Shut up, nerd, okay? We're finishing the video. Instead of taking the bus, I'm going to take the train today. We'll be fine, chat. We can go for another 5 minutes, and then I really have to go.
Unfair experiences I've had in my life.
You're only saying that because the Womp took your golden mirror. Anyways, this is easily the best Mario Party game we've ever had, and will probably be for many years to come, because there is so...
Yeah, I think that's one thing I noticed, Frank. Yeah, it's just evil. The amount of times my star got fucking stolen, and I'm just like, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, okay?
So much content.
I love it.
The boards are easily some of the
like,
most
I think, yeah, one of the things, I played like to be honest, I've only played the shopping district, the shopping mall board like 3 times. I've not played any other boards. The one thing I just love is just, again, it just gives you so many opportunities to be evil and chaotic and crazy. It feels like you can do something substantial nearly every turn, and that's what I love about this Mario Party. I don't know if every other board is the same, but I know in the shopping mall board, it feels like you can do like a play like nearly every turn. I like that. I like that.
Is the series has seen, not to mention there's 7 of them. The side modes are also stellar, well, except the flying one, and there's the most...
Okay, again, I'm on a time crunch, Albert. Let's move on to the next one. Bye-bye. You like it, I get it. You like Mario Party. You're a Mario Party Andy.
Opening up the top 5 with Super Mario...
Too low. Too low. Well, to be fair, it's in top 5, so do you know what? Yeah, this is... I fucking love 3D World.
3D World plus Bowser's Fury. I can't believe Mario Party 8 predicted this game. So this is basically 2 great games in one cartridge. By themselves, none of them are amazing, but together, that's a good deal.
No. No? Both of them are amazing? You put 2 amazing games together and you get like... What are we doing, Albert? What do you mean? Bowser's Fury is like one of the best to do it. And 3D World, I played it on stream. 3D World is fucking insanely good. To the point where I'm calling it the big 3 instead of the big 2 now. It's no longer Galaxy vs Odyssey. It's Galaxy vs Odyssey vs 3D World. So 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, if we're being honest.
3D World is a masterful combination of 2D and 3D elements, in that the core gameplay is linear platforming, but you move around in a 3D environment. And it's wonderfully crafted, with tons of cool ideas, plus it's very well suited for multiplayer, with the open level design. It's a bit brutal to 100%, and there's not a lot of...
Really? Listen, again, from someone who just likes to get to the end of the video game and move on, I did not find it that brutal. So I thought 100... If anything, that's one of the easily one of the best parts about 3D World, is that the green stars feel like a really fun challenge to go through without being either too underwhelming or overwhelming. I never felt any single need to get the Dragon Coins in Mario World. I never really felt compelled to get the Star Coins in any of the new Soup games. I felt really compelled to get all the green stars in this game. This is the first time... Oh, 400%? Firstly, Toad, I get it right, you fucking nerd. Secondly, fuck you for correcting me. Let's move on.
Of cohesion between level themes. One moment you're in a dark swamp, then you're suddenly in a dojo, but it doesn't really affect the gameplay, which is great. And Bowser's Fury basically takes that game's mechanics and assets, but puts you
in the fact that you have to play it with all 5 characters, that's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. You know, fuck 3D World for that.
Sandbox.
No, that's your fault for being a completionist, alright? If the game is going to do... No, that's your fault. That's your fault. That's your fault. You do not value your time if you're doing the same levels 5 times, alright? That's your fault.
It's awfully short, but I had way more fun with it than I thought I would. So yeah, this game is a huge yes please. But, you know what's better than 2 great games at full price?
Oh, man. This is where Albert Boris takes a massive L, I'm going to be honest. Bad company is bad. Guys, I stand with all the people who did not buy this game because, you know, horrible practice. You bundled 3 ROMs and then what? You made it a limited time thing. I do not stand with bad business practices, okay? I'm skipping. I do not stand with bad business practices, Albert Boris, and neither should you. And neither should you, okay?
Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door was already one of the best Mario games of all time.
Chat, you gotta help me with this one. Based or cringe? I do have this on my radar, so I do want to play it at some point. Based or cringe, chat? Based or cringe?
When it came out on the GameCube.
Too high, too low.
A much more intriguing story than even other
I
Mario.
don't want you spoiling anything for me, so I'm going to skip ahead simply because I don't want to be spoiled. So that's why I'm skipping ahead. I'm sure your analysis is as amazing as it always is. What's next, though? Same with if it's Brothership, I'm probably going to put Brothership skip as well.
How on earth did this game only get a 5 out of 10 from IGN? Look, I know I shouldn't get too worked up about this, but...
You shouldn't, but...
Because in my opinion, Mario & Luigi Brothership is easily one of the best revivals we could have gotten for this franchise.
And I'm excited to continue playing it, so in order to avoid spoilers, I'm going to skip it. Top 2 does seem pretty crazy, though. That does seem pretty crazy. So... Crazy, interesting.
Franchise. I'm not going to delve into any major spoilers, but man, this game is so beautiful. From the title, you'd expect this game to be about the brotherly bond between...
Possibly recency bias? Too new? I don't know, Albert. Maybe you've been hit with the new allegations. Obviously, at number 1, we're going to have the GOAT. Mario Odyssey, number 1.
Okay, was this really a surprise? At number 1, we have not only my favorite Mario game on the Switch, but also one of my favorite games ever made. Quest for Glory 2.
Get out of here.
Kidding. It's Super Mario Odyssey. To be honest, I really don't know.
I feel like anyone saying this is wrong is... If Brothership being number 2 was like, guys, she might be hit with recency bias, you guys might be being hit with old-cency bias. I don't know what the reverse of recency bias is, but you guys might be being hit with it. I don't know.
What I could say to convey my love for this masterpiece.
What do I think about Mario Odyssey, though? It's been too long since I've played it, so I don't think I have like the most up-to-date take on it. But yeah, it's fantastic. Boomer bias, yeah, basically. Nostalgia bias, that's what it is. It is a fantastic... Like, if it wasn't for Tropical Freeze, this would be my favorite game on this. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's a fair placement. Do you not like 3D World over Odyssey? I'd have to replay Odyssey. It's either here or it's here. One of the two. That's where it's at. I don't know yet. I'll leave it here for now, but I have to see when I replay Odyssey. I'll have to see how fun it is. But obviously, yeah.
Is it nostalgia? Yeah, a bit I suppose. It was the first game I ever got for the Switch, and I've made more memories with it than I have for most of it.
Oh, I'm so sick of this. They gave it 5 out of 10. They had fair critiques. Yeah, but Costform, you made the mistake of defending IGN. Come on, Costform, come on now. Come on. Come on.
Really, it is, in my
everyone likes a good hate wagon. Okay, if there's something we all know about the internet, everyone loves a good hate wagon. We all just like to hate things. Okay, hating's fun.
Opinion, the closest to perfection I've ever felt for a game. It's a 3D Mario game, that's already a good sign. And it's open world, even better. This game takes that genre, which is already my favorite.
Genre? Genre? Is that you doxing your real name, Genre? That's a cool name though. That'd be a cool name for like a spy thriller. My name is Jean Ray.
And creates an experience unlike anything else, with excellent world building, great gameplay
Japan.
With the captures, actually perfect controls, hundreds upon hundreds of collectible moons, with more getting
but most of them are bad though, Albert. Most of them are bad.
Added over time, wonderful soundtrack, lovable characters, and so much more. In fact, the more I think about it, I don't think
you're saying genre. I was thinking more like Jean, you know, like Geane, like the French, like a Frenchish kind of spelling. It sounds a bit more like exotic, you know, Jean Ray.
Single problem I had with this game. I mean, sure, some of the kingdoms are a bit half-baked, the difficulty is very much
like, yeah, Helix has got it, yeah, genre, you know.
Talking about what this game did, rather than didn't do, then no complaints at all. Thank you for everything, Mario Odyssey. And I hope the next 3D Mario is going to be even better.
I really need to replay. If anything, this list taught me, Albert Bars, I really need to replay this game. And I really need to get going, chat, because I want to be late for work, and my boss is going to be very mad at me. Genre, but very good video though. Overall, can I see? If you got your list at the end there, so I can see your full list.
And that, ladies
There's
and
your full list. Okay, so compare it to mine, which is not nearly as fucking substantive. Jesus Christ, yeah. Albert is the GOAT if you want like Nintendo takes. But I think what she says, Odyssey's the best to do it. For me, it's definitely of the ones I have played. It's definitely Tropical Freeze is just fucking amazing, man.
gentlemen, is my full ranking of all.
Well, what's looking a bit sus, chat to you? What's looking a bit sus? I would say being a WarioWare hater is actually incredible. That is actually incredible work, Albert. I'm going to be honest with you. Also, Donkey Kong Country Return. We know that you're a Donkey Kong hater, so fuck you. RPG, as someone who hasn't played the game but has heard everyone yap lyrical, that's also a strange take. Very strange. Wonder outside the top 10 because it's a baby game when you made a tier list of baby games. A bit of cognitive dissonance, if I do say so myself. But overall, not the strangest tier list. I will have to play Brothership. I might call you on your Brothership take when I finish the game. Is it gonna be my second favorite? I don't know. It doesn't let you use B for Luigi in the command menu, so I don't know. I don't know about that. Seems pretty sus. But overall, not the craziest takes.
On Nintendo Switch. Could this list
happens a bit too, baby.
have been better? Well, yeah, I suppose so. Obviously, when there are so many different genres of Mario games, some of them are
genre? What happens to genre? Genres? It's not a genre? What the hell, bro?
bound to speak to me more on a personal level than others. I mean, for all I know, there's probably someone who thinks WarioWare Move It is their favorite Switch game, and they may not care for Odyssey at all. And that's fine. Everyone's taste is
and that's fine. Hang on. Where is it? Hang on.
different. This is by no means an objective ranking of the
No, it is. You're lying. It is.
games, but I hope you all enjoyed watching my thoughts on them nevertheless, because this was one of my favorite videos to make.
It was.
ever.
I thought it was interesting.
What is your favorite Mario?
If anything, Albert Boris, if anything, Albert Boris,
Hey,
if there's one thing this video's shown me is that you can talk about a game for, like, think about it. The average one you talks about, you talk, like, let's go to like your number 20 first, for example. Let's go by timestamp. You're 8:18 to like 9:33, right? On average, you yapped about one for like what, a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and yeah, I felt like your analysis was really good. So whenever another YouTuber does like one of these kinds of videos and yaps about a game for like 1 to 3 minutes and is very unsubstantive, I'm gonna fucking kill him for that, okay? Because if Albert can do it, I felt like Albert gave enough analysis for everything where I was like, okay, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued as what you have to say here. So every other YouTuber who's doing this, you're in the mud, okay? You're on the Albert fucking scale now, okay? It has to be at least 7 Alberts tall. If it's not at least 7 Alberts tall, then you're fucking gone, all right? Great video, though. We love Albert, guys. Like and subscribe. This is my favorite of video. Thanks, Boris. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool, Albert. Very good. No, it was also correct, and then lol exclamation, the Albert Boris. Oh, I've done my part, chat. I've done my part. You go do yours, okay? Either way, I've got to go to work. I'm lucky I packed my bag beforehand, otherwise I would have been screwed. So gamers, there's your lot, okay? Get out of here. Next week, someday we'll do a stream. I don't know when. I got a lot of work next week. I'll see you guys later, okay? I'll see you guys later. Get out of here. See you later, gamers. See you later. Goodbye.